Hyper RPG, a very unique Twitch channel that is out of this world in community and content. I just made that up.
That's great.
My name is Malika, and I am a game designer and the brand new host of Grab Bag. This is a show where we take guest developers, and the chat room has an opportunity to bamboozle them. I selected 4 board games today, and they're gonna take those components and make a new tabletop game. So, on my right, your guys' left, we have...
Hi, my name is Matt, and I will be hopefully making a game for you guys today.
And if we want to follow you on Twitter or connect on social media...
I'm at Matty1KXP.
Awesome. And we have in the center with the baseball cap.
My name is Chris Rowlands, NPC Chris on Twitter. I am the president of a new publishing company called 1000XP alongside Matt here,
Awesome.
my faithful manservant.
And in the plaid.
Plaid.
Not this plaid.
Repping Northwest. Yes. My name is Matthew Gravelyn. Hobby board game designer. I got Burger Dice is available on the Game Crafter right now, and you can follow me at Mr. Matthew.
Oh my goodness, so we have 2 Matthews. We got Matthew G.
We have a Matthew.
Oh. And
We
then
have one Matt.
And we have a Matt.
a Matt. So I can't be like, Matt C. Matthew G.
You can't.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want.
No, it's not.
This
It's
is your show. Yeah.
All right, so let's introduce our games. I'm gonna step down here and get a lot shorter. We have Slamwich. Do you guys know what this is?
I have played this with a little girl. She cheated the entire time.
Oh my goodness, and do you mind describing what happens in Slamwich? What do we do with these?
So I can only describe what she described to me. So keep in mind this is through the mind of like a 7-year-old. But in Slamwich you are getting cards and you're flipping them over and you're making a sandwich. And then once a sandwich has certain ingredients, you have to slam it down and complete it. Like I said, this was taught to me by a 7-year-old girl, and so I might have gotten a couple of rules wrong.
Peanut butter
Hey,
pickles.
you know more than me. Fun fact, this game has sold over 1 million copies. And
Now, are
look
they
at-
counting the game, or is that just sandwiches? Do they count sandwiches
Oh
in
no,
those sales?
it's probably made millions of sandwiches, I'm guessing.
Is that a cut hot
like
dog?
million of mustard covered hot dogs with tomatoes
Hot
and
dog
cucumbers.
sandwiches.
And have you guys been introduced to Bad Beats?
I have never played
Oh
Bad
my god,
Beats.
look at this. It comes with the coolest rubber band. And this is an awesome game. Guys, you should really check this out. It's an awesome game where you play as kids who don't want to eat your yucky beets. Ew. So the aim of the game is to get rid of your beets, and a penalty is you get more beets to eat. Yeah, so it's a really fun game. Actually, the reason why I chose these 2 games is you made Burger Dice, so I was like, well, let's pick a game about sandwiches. And you guys are working on a game about gardening, right?
Right, yeah, we're working on a game
Yeah.
called The Last Garden, which is a story about the post-apocalypse. There is one elderly woman left on the planet. She's the only woman left, so she has trained robotanists in order to tend her artificial gardens in the post-apocalypse.
So, that game, I heard post-apocalypse and gardening. There's also this game called Plants vs. Zombies. Gardening versus another specific kind of apocalypse.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's actually a skin game of Risk, but
Right.
Plants vs. Zombies themed. If anybody has played Plants vs. Zombies, shout out in the chat room. Yes, this is my actual hourglass. We're getting to that.
Literal.
And then this is a classic game. You must know about this, do you?
Are you kind of
the
old?
farming
Like, I don't
game.
get what you mean. The farming game.
Well,
yes.
it's classic.
Absolutely.
Unopened.
I
And
love it.
shrink, yeah.
The thing that you have to know about the farming game is it's an educational game that's used in schools around the world, and it's international award winning. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone knows that.
And local.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it's local. It says even, I don't know if it has, well, it says it was
I
made
believe
in,
it is local, yeah.
So, Goldendale, Washington.
This one is advertising
Southeast.
hundreds of thousands sold.
Hundreds of thousands
So-
sold.
It also has a warning on the back that says this family game is so much fun it may become habit forming.
Uh-oh. Like, you're gonna create a farm, or are you gonna keep playing the game?
You're gonna become self-sufficient.
Oh, awesome. I like
Uh-oh.
You're gonna go rural.
All right.
What a tragedy.
Self-sufficiency.
So, I said the chat room would have a chance to bamboozle these guys. These guys, no, sorry. They know what they're doing. We gotta make it a little bit more entertaining for us to watch, right? So we're gonna design this circle, wheel, spinny, rainbow thing. So I added some things on here already. I would like some suggestions from you guys regarding what would make designing this game within the next 2 hours a little bit more challenging. And I would love to see your suggestions in the chat room.
Well, I'm gonna flat out say that there is literally nothing the chat can put on that wheel that will make this hard. They cannot make it hard enough.
I hate you. I hate you, Rainbow.
Try
I'm
it,
just calling
chat
it.
Chat.
These pieces are too good.
I want you guys to step up to that challenge because
Can you make those tomatoes?
I want to see this guy put his foot in his mouth. No.
Foot sandwich.
So one thing that I added is reach into the grab bag. I thought it was a shame the show is called Grab Bag and they ain't no bag. So that is a mystery bag. I showed that there was one thing in there on Rabbit Stew, but there are multiple objects from my life in that bag. Some of the other ones, so we have this awesome Lego shark, $25, and you, the chat, we can spin the wheel, and they must use something on the wheel.
So Final Fantasy IX Master says is basically hypothesizing that it'd be difficult to make a game with an arm tied behind. her
Okay, very good. I'm just gonna put arm tied.
It may be tough. It may be tough.
Bam Bam Sam says with our eyes closed, but blindfold's already on there.
Blindfold is on there. Remove a piece they're currently using. That could be a little frustrating.
Do that at the end.
Vanderleest says that only one of us at random can speak for 10 minutes.
Ooh,
Okay,
That
so
is pretty amazing.
I have.
that's a good one.
Well, okay, so let's go around here. I have used the second place theme. I forgot to talk about the theme. I'm gonna bring that up. Eat a carrot, add plot/lore, duck game. I don't know what this means, but I kept it on here.
Duck, duck, goose.
Hold hands for 5 minutes. Put on a shark suit, blindfold, communicate with only hand gestures and interpretive dance. Tell a joke. We just added arm tied. What's another one from the chat room?
We have a
from
couple.
you guys.
We have remove a piece that we're currently using.
Okay,
which would be
we
difficult.
I just wrote that.
We also have required Jenga.
required Jenga.
Okay. Wait,
That-
you like it?
I like it.
I am suspicious of it.
That's what I do when I start a game. I look at all the pieces, like, can it Jenga?
Right.
Obviously, like, these won't Jenga, but so adding Jenga might be cool.
Guaranteed terrible game. Can only speak in one-liners from Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh man, Matt, that's Matt's wheelhouse.
All right, I like that one. Should we take off? Tell a joke. All right.
That's basically like telling a joke forever.
I like how a lot of these are like dexterity challenges. It's like make the game while slam dunking a basketball. It's like, well, okay, no, I can't do that. It's probably not gonna happen.
Hey, we could try.
I can only do one of those things and only questionably, so.
So,
My vert's like 2 inches.
Malika, do we get to use any of these ingredients, or we have to use only some of them, or is there
So,
guidelines?
since you guys are used to making a game only with dice or only cards, I'm going to require that this game has to have a board, has to have cards, and has to have pieces. And you must use all 4 games. Got it?
Got it.
Alright.
Got it.
Damn, Malika, you harsh.
Oh, I love this one. Tempest D says, change, tell a joke to insert a pun into the game.
I
love
like that
it.
too.
You guys are so
It can be both.
Okay, the game is called Bad Beats, and we have Slamwich. They already kind of did the work for us.
Yeah.
That's okay.
We
can
have
I
to
open
top
this?
that.
I'm
Wait,
opening.
wait. Are you starting?
Can we not start yet?
I gotta flip the hourglass.
Oh no.
And I have to announce the theme. The last time I checked, you guys, over 100 people voted in the poll. That was really impressive. I just put it up this morning. And the options were, you know what, I'm just gonna double check, because maybe a bunch of people voted for a fart game. I'm gonna double check right now.
I haven't forgotten about that.
You. All right. So, the 4 options were growth, consumption, fear, and flatulence. Growth got 11%. That was my personal favorite. Consumption got 25%. Fear got 34%. And flatulence got 30%. So I guess we are creating a game themed after fear. Thank you very much to everyone who voted. Next week we should do the same thing.
All right. So fear is the, and what was second place was flatulence.
Second place was flatulence.
So if we get the roll or
Well, I changed it to put a pun.
put a pun.
Put a pun.
Put a pun on
Put
it.
a pun on it. Are we ready? Guys, this is a real hourglass.
That's what an hour worth of sand looks like. Nice.
Go!
Oh, I'm gonna be looking at that the whole time.
Okay.
All right, we're ready. Get the board out.
So there's a board here. I think there's probably a board. All classic games
There
have
has to be a
boards.
board in
All classic board games have boards.
Unpunched.
there. Oh god. I'm done with what we're doing.
If you didn't catch it the first time, it is $25 to spin the wheel. Spin the wheel.
Ooh, it's like a Monopoly.
The beats gain sentience and beat you up.
Can it be modular?
All right. So let's pick a board. I mean, this board looks dope. This board,
Other side too.
less dope.
Less dope. What do you mean? There's
No.
even a card.
I'm saying the farmer
Silhouette.
The farmer game is less dope.
Is that board
Oh yeah,
broke?
yeah.
That board is
No,
broke.
this
That
one's
one's
broken.
broke. Yes, it is.
That's fine.
No, those jagged edges are a feature.
It's a legacy game. So
Yeah.
so you're gonna
You're gonna
start.
rip it up at the end.
You're gonna. I'm gonna just put the board down. Let's get the board on camera. Or in
We're
a
doing
place.
this side?
It is not our plastic. It is an hourglass that can break.
So we have
Should we validate?
And then
the
I will break you.
risk side with it's like more of an area control board,
Yeah.
or the
Is this like 2 games in one?
I think it may be.
What
it
game
is-
can you just straight up flip the board in the middle
I
of
like
the
it.
game? This has to be
Field of Grass.
Sounds like a game mechanic in the making.
Could be. Look, it's like a you go.
I
No,
like
that would
I
not.
like Field of Grass just because it's a little more
open.
interesting
Okay.
to me. But I could be swayed though. So we also have to use pieces from a game.
Say, those fit.
These are unpunched.
Well, you can punch him out.
Can we ask you for help?
Sure.
Do you want to punch these?
No.
Can we, that's true. That's fair.
She's answering
Yeah,
all
no,
of the
that's-
questions you're
She
asking.
did
That
not
would be
say
my
that she
answer,
would
too,
say
but-
yes.
Yeah.
These are puzzle pieces, by the way.
Wait, there's
Yeah.
a sandwich of a kid eating 2 sandwiches.
That's the super meta sandwich.
That's awesome. And like a weird hamburger knockoff guy.
So
The Hamburglar nerd.
that
No,
game is
no.
creepy in that some things are actual ingredients that you would see, and then some things are humans.
Yeah, I mean, a manwich, right?
You don't eat human sandwiches?
Not really. Although this is about fear. Remember.
Oh,
That is-
that could play into it. This kid looks like he's not having fun.
He's-
Actually,
he's-
no, he looks.
He's got 2 sandwiches,
He's-
dude. His day is great.
He's double fisting sandwiches. He's doing okay.
Yeah.
If you want, you can also show some of the stuff you're talking to. You know, I think like they need to see this
So I think
very eager.
where would we
I
show
don't
it
know.
at?
Wait,
Yeah,
I
we'll-
think
do we
we'll
have
show
a
it.
top-down cam?
Yeah, we do.
Joe?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, we have a top-down cam.
Yes.
Thank you, Joe, in the control room.
This guy needs a name. He's not the hamburger. It's a sandwich, so it has to be like
Robbery
the
related.
sandwich snitch.
We got these gingerbread.
Oh, these are great.
here. These delightful little farmer dudes.
For the top-down camera,
Yes.
everything that is within the corners of the green
Ah.
cube is on the top.
Beautiful. Good to know, Grand Admiral.
We're getting it started.
And we're done now.
Hash said or Dash Crook thinks spinning the wheel should start early. Hoping for a Sharky.
Oh, well, we need to take a step back and spin the wheel.
Who does the honors?
Do you want
wanna-
to?
I think we
Matthew,
need to-
do the honors.
Do the
All right.
honors.
Has to go around at least once.
All right.
Just like Price is Right.
No whammies, no whammies.
Wow, dude. Wow.
Arm tied.
Arm tied. This got a little interesting.
Do we all have to tie our arm?
No, I think this is an all. Everybody. Do you tie your arms to each other?
Like arm
We
wrestling?
did not specify the arm tying.
No, but this
nearly
is
as much as we
a
should have.
suggestion from the chat room.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for some clarification here.
Is perfect.
Oh no.
Beautiful.
Oh, the rope.
Oh, the
Do
hourglass.
you tie your arms to each other? Oh my gosh, this should be hilarious. I say we tie your right arm to your right arm to your right arm because I'm left-handed.
Okay.
What?
All right.
Okay.
I'll do
I don't know how this
this.
is gonna work.
I was not
All right.
in Boy Scouts.
Undeterred.
All right.
Undeterred. Let's move forward. All right. So let's figure this out. We're gonna use the board from Risk. We're gonna either use this side of the board or this side of the board. We haven't determined yet. Obviously, we have to use the cards from Slamwich because it's a card-only game. And to be honest, anything with bacon on it, for it. All right, I'm for it. We do have to use pieces. Now we have, what is it, the farming game?
If anyone owns a home of any kind, these are pretty terrifying.
Promissory notes?
Yeah, just like this concept of like debt.
Okay,
Take it into like an existential, like a real world fear
Okay.
to kind of temper this fantastic fear we have going on here. I also got lots of paper money, which you don't see that a whole lot much anymore.
The coolest thing about this farming game, besides the fact that it's like an actual farming simulation, are the pieces, I
Are
think.
these, yeah, I know. These are.
too small for your right hand.
No.
Okay.
She made you a little hand noose.
My Popeye
This
arms.
is like, okay.
Is that
Do it.
too hard?
No, it's fine. We're good. We're good.
No,
we're good.
this is. I think this will be entertaining.
We need to put them. Oh, we get the time behind our back though, right?
I don't know. This was
That's
my.
the whole thing.
You could just pull it tight over to the other side.
Oh, I committed. No, I got
Spin
it.
around a couple times, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not gonna work.
Got ourselves into a bad place.
Okay.
Already.
All right, we're
All right.
good. Matt, you need to figure something out. All right.
Yeah,
this
you
is
can
actually
spin the other way.
now your hourglass doesn't have like minute markers.
We have no idea. That's the whole point.
But we have a clock up there too, as well.
Okay, good.
I wanted to commit to this as my primary method of telling time.
All right. So what's the worst thing that can happen with sandwiches?
They can spoil. They can taste horrible. They can.
Your zombies could eat them.
Yeah.
Someone
They're-
can steal them.
Someone can steal your sandwiches. Or I don't know. What's gross on sandwiches?
Well, human beings.
Well, human beings, obviously, but
Hot dogs on white bread.
dude, hot dogs on white bread. That's amazing. That's like
Are those
two
hot-
hot dogs and
Are those hard-boiled eggs? Are those
yeah,
deviled
that's,
eggs?
That's delicious.
On
Yeah, a little bit of mayonnaise
sandwiches?
and mustard.
That's an interesting concept.
All right, so fear. Now, one of the traits, elements of fear, and this is one of the reasons why I think that a lot of board games don't do fear that well, is that part of fear is not being able to control your circumstances. Like if you were in
Right.
full control of what you were doing, it wouldn't really be scary, right? So I think that obviously we need to figure out a way to have like a random element for all the players.
Well, maybe not random. What if somebody else always takes your turn?
So when it's your turn, everyone else gets to do,
Yeah.
gets to move
That's
your
the
piece.
world telling you what you have to do.
Love it.
Yeah, I do like that.
So when it's your turn to go, maybe
Yeah.
you get to do one thing at the beginning, and then people get to use your action points against you.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, that's pretty scary.
I'm going to interrupt you guys because, like I said earlier today, I thought it was super cute that you all do podcasts and blog posts to help fledgling board game designers. So I brought some tools since you all talked about your toolkit. These are my tools. I have a corner punch.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, this
a-
is
Yeah.
a nice one. It's like
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like 3 options of
Those
how
are-
round your corners
Those
should
are
be.
many.
Options.
This is, by the way, this is a great thing when we all have one arm time behind
Yeah,
our
I
back
know,
because
yeah.
we need to use teamwork
Exactly.
to be able to cut.
Oh,
Exactly.
no.
Here's another teamwork tool, a slide cutter.
Never leave home
No,
without this.
that's my jam.
Here's some sticky notes. That was my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Sticky notes.
All right.
One pen,
We should definitely be trying to write left-handed.
One pen.
and then also a box of blank cards. Here you go,
Ooh.
guys.
Oh, left-handed writing, huh?
So
I feel like we should commit to this whole arm tied thing and try and make it as difficult.
Well,
as possible.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So first of all, I'm left-handed.
What?
Only when you eat.
Yeah, I just didn't want to reveal it because
What?
Malika's a harsh mistress, and I didn't want her.
What do you think she's
going
gonna do to us if she finds
I
out?
cheated a little bit. Well, she found out. Too late. Really quick, what can we destroy? Well, I mean, I want to start using this thing, but what do I get to use it on?
Well,
Play
remember,
cards.
the theme that was voted on earlier today was fear.
Okay.
You have a paper guillotine right
All right.
there.
All right.
So we have a paper guillotine. This is now used in the game. These are bites out of your sandwich.
Like it.
Eventually, your card will have no more parts
Oh.
because people are taking bites.
It's a legacy.
It's a-
It's
I
a
like it. It's a
legacy
legacy game.
sandwich game.
Right.
Yeah.
People are taking bites out of your sandwich.
All right.
We're gonna make a legacy game tonight.
So, I don't. Honestly, though, can we cut up these cards?
Ooh.
Probably not.
Do
Well-
any of you know Patrick from Uncle's Games personally?
Actually, used to work with him at games.
What if you want to make that decision
Hold this.
for him?
Hold this.
These were generously given to us by Uncle's Games. They are a
Hold it
sponsor of Hyper RPG.
Yeah.
We're gonna. Can we cut your blank cards?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what they're there for.
So we're gonna be cutting the blank cards. The problem is that can I cut off more of it? No.
No.
Yeah, that I think is the bluntest.
I think you gotta
corner.
rotate. I think you gotta
Yeah, you
rotate
have to
something.
Can you rotate me, please?
Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
Well,
Appreciate that.
There you go.
I feel like something clicked, but that doesn't look super straight.
Click, dude.
All right. Wait. Let's put the roundy in.
The roundy. No.
It was we'll do another one.
Yeah.
This isn't gonna work. We could actually take literal bites out of it.
But then we don't get to use Malika's cool tool.
I know that's true.
Oh, hold on. Flip the other side. Give me the corner that we've already cut.
The
This would be way easier if I had my own hand.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's not gonna work.
It's
This will work. We can cut bites out of it.
all right.
All right. Moving on.
Okay.
Let's figure out exactly what we're using. So
All right,
we have
right.
sandwich ingredients. We have some sort of board. The house, maybe we're like Jimmy John's drivers. Jimmy John's
okay.
has
Yeah, we could do.
Sandwich delivery.
sandwich delivery. So we are all trying to deliver the most delicious sandwich to this elderly woman right here.
Okay.
So we're starting in the sidewalk,
Right.
and we want to be the first ones to get to her with a sandwich that she likes.
We could represent different sandwich companies, and she couldn't make up her
Right.
mind.
Jimmy John's, Matty John's.
Matty
Chrissy John's.
Chrissy John's. All right.
Okay.
I put mustard on my sandwiches.
Right, that's why they call you the Matty Mustard. All right, so we're making sandwiches. We're delivering it to her. We also need to use other elements from. I don't want to just use these, and we still have that fear factor.
Well, I mean, you don't want to use these as zombies, but there's rough people in the neighborhood.
She's a witch,
Oh.
and she has zombies in her yard,
Sandwich.
and we have.
Whoa.
And it's a pun, but we can't call it that unless we roll. Unless we
Well,
spin.
Oh,
something.
okay.
Feel free
Donate.
to
Okay.
include puns. Actually, chat room, I haven't heard a donation. These guys, I think, are doing too well, even with their hands tied behind their backs. I would love to hear some suggestions.
All right, so I think sandwich is dope. First of all,
Okay.
I mean that's obviously the name of the game now.
I think that sandwiches are not necessarily fearful. So how are we gonna fit that theme in, guys?
So-
WITCH.
Is the sandwich
The sandwich.
scary enough, or
That's frightening.
she has to send her minions out?
Right, her minions.
Okay.
And
Which
her-
can be hobgoblins, which can be animated broomsticks.
Do you see any automatic broomsticks in the farming game?
I
or
mean, we
anything?
could cut one up.
Actually,
You could try to draw a picture of one.
It's true. Oh, left-handed.
Man,
Matt, draw an animated broomstick on that.
All right. This is when the sandwich actually moves around the field,
Okay.
kind of like Quidditch.
So, Matthew, I'm sorry. Back to you. We have some dice here.
Yes.
We're gonna be making sandwiches. How do we know what kind of sandwiches she likes?
oh man, well, like what she ordered,
Yeah,
or maybe this isn't. She ordered nothing. We're trying to like get there to give her.
we're
the
like soliciting sandwiches. Like,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
going door to door, being like, "We have a sandwich. Would you like to buy?"
door-to-door sandwich salesman.
We're selling sandwich subscriptions.
I heard
Yeah.
sandwich solicitation is illegal
Well, that's why
when
it's,
zombies take over.
Only if it's posted. There's
It's
no.
so hard
there's.
to do.
It says welcome clearly on her doorstep.
Sage Topian says maybe she needs to make a sandwich for cannibals.
a sandwich for cannibals.
Ooh.
Okay.
A man-witch, obviously.
See, we we took it there. We took it to people sandwiches.
Right. I still think that
That sounds fearful to me.
she's not eating her. So okay.
Where's that little boy on the sandwich? Maybe she's the classic fairy tale witch eating little children.
Well, let's be honest though. Like, okay, so there are people in potential ingredients. I think these ingredients make up the sandwiches, right? And maybe she really in each sandwich before she's gonna eat it, she needs at least one human in that sandwich
yeah.
because she eats people, takes their life energy, and
Do we have more like people components for this? Are we trying to like chase down the neighborhood children to put them in the sandwiches? Are we the fear?
no, we are sandwich delivery boys.
So those are the player roles.
Yes, and we are
Yeah.
delivering sandwiches to the sandwich, WITCH.
Okay.
Is that another player?
This is the game working against you. This is a not a one versus many game. So we are going to try to deliver a sandwich to the sandwich, deliver a man-witch to the sandwich. That's
Okay.
not going to get confusing. And in order to do that, we have to move through her garden, which has all sorts of little goblins and zombies.
Gnomes and
And then we have to get there, and not only do we have to get there, we have to get there with the ingredients that she wants.
Yes.
Maybe
Good.
you're trying to get other players to be carrying more tasty additions to the sandwich. And when she opens the door, she takes the tastiest player and eats them. Question mark?
So
tastiest player.
So we're actually competing to not have the tastiest sandwich because that puts us in peril.
Yes, but we have to do our job.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You have to do enough of your job.
it's like a press your luck type of vibe where you want to make a sandwich that's so delicious but not too delicious because then she'll just eat you
Yeah.
with it. No, I think that I think if the sandwich is delicious, she won't eat you. The fear is that
Yeah.
if your sandwich isn't good enough, she has you as like the side dish.
All right. Which is why we're resorting to putting humans in our sandwiches.
Right. It's like when you go to Subway, you're like, I want to get like a healthy sandwich, but then I also want to get one of their pizzas.
Yeah.
Just in case the sandwich isn't really hit all cylinders.
All right, so we have a broomstick piece. It's the best my left hand could do.
Sick.
Hopefully we can use this in the game, possibly. It looks even more creepy because it's like,
Very nice.
Yes.
Oh, I like it.
You should use your non-dominant hand more often. Are you also left-handed?
I am not left-handed.
I'm the only one actually being punished here. Everyone else is left-handed.
All right. So the issue is, so we're not gonna put cards on the board. We're gonna have some sort of draft.
Is this like a set collection thing?
Oh,
or-
dude, draft with one hand.
These are spots. I'm just gonna start throwing stuff out and we'll see how it feels.
Okay.
These are
Alright.
spots. Can you pile all those sandwiches up?
So, Matt G, I was snooping on your blog and I saw that you had 5 game designer resolutions for this year.
Oh,
My resolution is just to drink enough water for the day.
I should have gone with something a little more attainable, shouldn't I have?
No, it was quite inspiring to me. Is any of the things that we're doing tonight helping you achieve any of those goals?
I believe one of them was to design. I think I said 5 games. I was going to design 5 brand new games this year, so
Wow.
I will be counting this one.
Okay.
So
And I also saw attend a public play test.
yes,
We will be asking our Hyper RPG fans at about 8 o'clock to come in and play the game you're making right now.
checking boxes left and right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Making dreams come true. Hyper RPG.
is there a time? Was there a time limit on the hand part?
I can't feel mine anymore anyway, so even if you untied it,
I know.
it basically the same.
This has been about 11 minutes, but I don't know how long.
Chat room, I didn't see a time limit. You can have your hands tied as long as you want.
No! I can't feel my arms.
Oh,
Arm.
shut up. I already made the knots very special for you guys.
Surprise, the knots actually don't ever come undone.
All right. Well, anyway, these are a stack of cards. We'll figure it out. So these cards are ingredients. We're going to be drafting these to make our sandwiches. Pretty easy.
Okay.
Boom. These cards. What do these have on them?
These have, dancing zombie.
I think that's just off camera. So let's.
Jack
go
in the
over
Box zombie.
Yeah.
That could be,
Do we want anything more out of this box? We can kind of
Hands are tied for 30 minutes and amputated afterwards. Sounds about right.
Whoa.
Sounds good. Said
This isn't.
most
Is this all
of
the games?
5 to 10 minutes.
No, we don't have any bad beats components.
Oh no!
Let's get those tokens.
Drop
I-
the beats.
I liked the fact that in here, like, I know nothing about how the game plays, but there are 2 different tokens, and I'm imagining them as, like, this is what the designer felt were opposites, was beets and a full-on ice cream sundae. Those are the, like, the ends of the spectrum here.
Okay. These are going to determine whether she thinks your sandwich is delicious or not. Obviously, these are like symbols for not ingredients that she likes. These are symbols for ingredients that she likes.
These look like terrifying little creatures she would have in her garden.
Or that.
I mean, look at these teeth, right?
We want different classes of monster.
I maybe.
Could be. Or we could,
You just put them in the grass, that's what they look like.
Sure. Absolutely.
The chat room just mentioned, didn't he say you couldn't do anything that would make this hard? So
It's
the
true.
hands stay tied.
All right. Fair enough.
And
Fair
since
enough.
we're about 30 minutes into the show, and I'm really excited to share my bag, I say you guys grab something from it. Who's the grabber?
I'll grab.
You want to be a grabber? Go ahead.
Grab her.
All right. Just reach behind you and grab.
Oh, that's
something.
cold. Ooh, that's
just
wet.
go around and.
Oh
Oh my goodness.
no! Did that sound like a horse?
That's
Maybe a
in
unicorn?
the game somehow,
This is
guys.
in the game somehow.
Somehow,
Is that a
that's
zipper?
in the game.
Oh yeah. Oh please say there's like a
Does it have
pouch.
zip? That's your first reaction to seeing.
Yeah, because we need
A
something.
unicorn
We
plush?
need something we can hide chips in.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't have zippers. That's okay.
You can ask her if we can destroy that too.
We'll cross that
So-
bridge when we get there.
Yeah, we can.
All right.
Somebody had a good question. How does the game AI decide which to eat?
So I think if I can, if I'm gathering what I think should be the game way the game plays, is the game AI actually is controlled by other players. So when it's Matt's turn, when it's Matthew's turn, me and Matt would get to control the game AI.
Right.
So we're going to be drafting AI cards off of that side, and they're either going to be those cards over there, maybe these bad beat cards. I haven't determined yet. Matthew, it's going to get confusing. Matthew, on his turn, is going to be trying to get...
He's a G.
Matthew, OG Matthew here, is going to be trying to get ingredients for the sandwich on his turn. So he's going to have to go around and be collecting these are ingredient tokens now. He's going to be collecting ingredient tokens, which allow him to draft sandwich cards that are out here.
Interesting.
If he walks, or if we can somehow get him to cross up against a zombie or a bad beat,
Right.
then he's going to be having to drop ingredients and so on and so forth. Don't know how the unicorn is going to work, but something that I actually learned from James Ernest, who was on this show about a month or so ago, was that oftentimes when you have something like this that's added, the best thing to do with it is to use it to fix the part of your game that's not already working. We don't know what doesn't work yet because we haven't got far enough.
Interesting.
So when we get to that point,
That magic unicorn
We'll see.
that solves everything.
it's the Solvy Unicorn
It's
of
true.
Justice.
I like it.
So we have. When I think of witches, I think of like curses and bubbling cauldrons and I'll get you. Not just zombies. Is there a way that we can bring in some sort of curse that we can play? So I was looking at these cards.
Okay, so
these
these
kind of
cards-
look like spells. Like.
Nice.
Okay.
I just wanted to spin the wheel at least once. Hashtag waxing.
Oh yeah, Timu Shing. That's
you.
who I am. All right, guys. I don't know. Duck.
Wait.
All right.
I got you.
Left hand straight.
Communicate with only hand gestures and dance for 5 minutes.
Communicate only with hand gestures and dance. 5 minutes.
So interpretive dance.
We have one hand, so
Go ahead.
all right.
So
That means
dance.
no speaking. I'm gonna
Need
put
some
the
music.
timer right now.
This is gonna be excellent for the audience. Sure.
Okay. We start now. Okay.
I'm starting right now. to talk to the chat room. Yay! So, if you guys go on YouTube, Chris makes some board game design tips and tricks for people out there. And he did a video that I thought was very interesting. And he said that everyone should design games. And another video that he did was feel free to steal mechanics, which is what he is doing right now. Fun fact for you guys, you cannot copyright a game mechanic. It's just like chefs, you cannot copyright a recipe. So feel free to steal away. Another thing that I thought was really interesting is all these guys on Patreon. I actually went last night, and I don't know if they're actually communicating or they're just making stuff. I don't see any dance going on. Anyways, as I was saying, everybody here is on Patreon. Nice! You got a beat going on there. And I think they would appreciate all your support. They do an awesome podcast. These guys do NPC Cast. This guy does something called Designing Cardboard. It's a podcast, vlog thing where he talks about his game dev resolutions. Very inspiring stuff. A great place to learn because everybody should design games. Just a reminder, you're watching Grab Bag, a show where we take a bunch of game developers and board games and take those board games apart and make a brand new game with the opportunity for the Twitch chat room to bamboozle these professional experts. Oh my goodness, isn't that cool? Tell all your friends about it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and at school and work. Or if you're retired, at your meetups or something like that. You guys still have another 2.5. Oh, this guy says he's working on an app. I'm working on an app. I have a heart. Tinder. What chat room? What is he trying to say? I'm never good at charades. He's trying to say something about Tinder. Maybe you should tell everybody on Tinder about this show. Yes! I like your creative grassroots marketing ideas. Try Yik Yak, Snapchat, Pinterest, LinkedIn. Tell everybody about this show because where else have you seen or heard anything like this on Twitch? This is a very special channel and this is just one example of all the out of this world, original, unique, innovative stuff that comes out of Hyper RPG. By the way, this is a spaceship and I think that's cool and I love you guys. Swipe right for Hyper RPG. I like the guesses. Projectile, vomit, MMR, singing Tinder, a pacemaker, rockin' the media silently, NPC Chris. You're quite rocking. Has any progress made? I think this was a good troll, guys. I would love to see this happen again on the wheel. I don't hear anything. They're pretty quiet. That's because we spun the wheel and for another 45 seconds, they must only communicate with hand gestures and dance. Oh my goodness, look at that teamwork. They also have their right hands tied behind their backs for the rest of their show. Because of you guys. Somebody's asking me about my Yojimbo t-shirt design. It is on my computer and there is a plan to start a Hyper RPG Teespring store. So look forward to having that design on the store or I will cry. Your time's up, guys!
Oh, okay. We're talking about.
Make a sign that says, "Do not walk on grass." We're going to have them put stones down to actually go across because they can't walk on the grass.
Oh, wait a second. You need to catch us up. What the heck is going on there?
Well, for a lot of that time, what we ended up doing was sorting components.
Interesting.
So we were trying to get, because, I mean, we couldn't really talk, and so
But we could dance.
But we could sort, and so we wanted to sort. So we're still the same plot. It literally was like a 5-minute like do not design anything for 5 minutes.
For everybody
Which is
else,
fine.
this is the international symbol for sort, apparently.
Oh my goodness. Is that like sign language?
I doubt it.
Okay.
This is what he kept doing frantically at me until
But
I
you did
did
get
what
the
he wanted.
Tinder thing though, which was
Yes.
go. Swipe right,
Yes.
right.
I've never used Tinder.
Me
I've
neither.
never had to.
Me either. But I think why not? If you're a user, you should promote this via that.
Yes.
All right. So we were trying to sort some of these zombie cards because we need to have just to figure out what we're gonna draft. I don't know. You can use your best judgment figuring out which one of these zombies you think is neat.
A lot of these guys talk about rolling dice on them. So are we trying to like utilize the actions on here, or are we just gonna like cut them out and use little pictures? What's the plan here?
No, we're gonna be using the actions on them
Yeah, we shouldn't cut those.
because they're battle dice, right?
Yes.
Right.
Well, that's what we have our kind of opposing dice over here.
Okay.
So a lot of them are talking about re-rolling dice or doing stuff before and after
So-
re-rolling of dice.
I think the sandwich delivery folks cannot. Okay, I did that one-handed. I think the sandwich delivery folks can't kill zombies.
What are these delivery folks called?
They're called.
What do they call it? Jimmy John's.
Well, it's not that.
It's true. What copyrighted term did they
I think
call it?
we're all competing sandwich companies, so we probably all have some kind of
right?
I mean,
Salesman?
how
Yeah.
about like proselytizers?
Proselytizers.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah, we can call them that if you want. It's your show, Malika.
It's
your
just a
show.
suggestion.
No, it's
guys.
good. I'm trying to think of a pun, but I can't. Nothing's
I
coming.
know. I'm
to
trying to
mind.
think of one too. It'll come to us. It'll come
Nothing
to us.
incites fear in
Uh,
my
it's true.
heart
See, and that,
compared to proselytizers.
and that is why this theme is so like really in depth, is because these sandwich delivery people are afraid of the zombies that are going to eat them. She's just afraid because she doesn't want people coming to her door. It's so annoying.
Though
But
she
she ordered
might
it.
starve, so she kind of does want to eat them. Because
That's
she's
true.
a cannibal, right?
That's true.
maybe she's constantly
Yeah.
ordering sandwiches just to make people run this gauntlet in her
It's
garden.
true, and we want money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're just trying to make a living.
There's
Okay.
a comment, aren't they just called delivery people?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
delivery
that is from
people.
Hyper RPGs.
Yeah, it's probably from Joe.
That's not so much a comment as it is probably a command.
Right.
Okay, 1 second. Hold on. I'm gonna go. I want to figure out.
I don't think we get to go.
Spin around again.
I don't
really
think we
quick.
get to go anywhere, sir.
Thank you. Okay, that's much better. Ooh, yeah, that was getting.
Maybe you guys should do like
Getting loose.
rehearsed kind of like then to the
right.
left, then the right.
So, Matt, before we were silenced, you had an idea about like curses.
Silenced.
Yes. Curses.
So I think that like these would be good like events that can happen. So can you pick out some of these? We have feed the dog. We have share. We have tattletale.
okay, we're gonna. Yeah.
Which of these sound like curses? Share the dog.
Share. I mean, any of them could be like commands.
What are those cards?
So we got copycat, which I mean could. One of the zombies could copycat, like mimic the moves of one of the delivery people, or nuh-uh. That's my favorite curse, the nuh-uh curse. So we can have.
These all the same backs.
I mean, let's actually read what they say. Give 2 beats to another player. Okay, that could be just like a. I don't know.
We're not using the beats.
Yeah.
Wait, no, we are. These are the
I
beats.
was
Right?
gonna say beats are bad.
I forgot about the beats. The beats aren't beats. The beats are little goblin or little
Right.
like imps. Shuffle these.
So they could be like parasitic or something. Like give 2 beats to another player. Like they jump all over you, kind of like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
They eat some of the ingredients that you have.
Yeah, she animated her garden,
Yeah.
and she just has a beet garden. That's why she wants sandwiches.
She's sick of beats.
Yeah, she's the beet
Hexes.
witch.
Hexes are much cooler than curses.
Yeah, you're right.
Hex your enemies. That's not a bad suggestion.
Yeah, hexes are cooler. It sounds cooler. You put an
Yes,
X in anything,
exactly.
it sounds cooler.
So when in doubt, we're just gonna play this game.
Okay. That's the best way to
I'm
learn.
sick of designing it. I just want to play it.
And we're
I
done.
mean, we already
That's it.
designed it, right? It's done.
That's it.
Is it done?
We're gonna find
Are,
out.
are you sure?
Yep.
We're
All
gonna-
right.
We'll get something.
So this
What
is
about the unicorn?
Unicorn is not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't think it's done yet.
that's the special ingredient.
The unicorn only shows up in Endgame.
this would be good advice for other board game designers. This is iteration.
Iteration.
With Burger Dice, I probably spent 3 or 4 months working on it without showing it to a soul. And as soon as I did, everyone's like, all wrong.
Yes, and
So-
that's why your New Year's resolution was to do
So-
public playtests.
Spend as little time as you can on your original idea, and then literally play it, and it's going to be better.
Can someone shuffle these? Can you shuffle these
At,
one-handed?
Oh, okay.
At our indie game dev collective in Los Angeles, we have a show and tell every Friday, and it's kind of our stand-up meeting. It's extremely difficult. Anybody who's an indie dev in the chat room or in the room right now, it's really tough to kind of hold yourself accountable and be productive. So I thought a weekly show and tell was really great, and then create a community. Looking for that in Seattle.
Weekly show and tell. Talk to me after the show.
For,
Yes.
for game developers. Or you could announce it right now. There are some local people in the chat room.
Well, I don't know. Well, so the one thing I want to plug, I guess, if there are local folks in the chat room looking for game design stuff, Playtest Northwest is an organization that schedules game playtests all
that's
around
so
the Pacific
cool.
Northwest area. In fact, last time I was on this show, Isaiah Vallejo is one of the people who founded that. So you can go to Playtest Northwest. You can find them on social media or via their website. And every single weekend, pretty much, there's something that they're planning somewhere at a local game store or
that's
convention.
Is it just tabletop games, or?
That is just tabletop games. So what they do is, if you've ever heard of Unpub, they do that on the East Coast. Basically, they schedule events that are for the public, but you can bring unpublished games and you can play them with public.
Oh, I was like, do they meet in clubs or something?
No, that
Well,
sometimes I
that's
guess
later.
it's possible.
Too Nice, also call Iteration Murder Your Darlings. Be willing to get rid of your mechanics even if you love them.
True.
If you find
Yeah.
out that they don't work for the game. At my school, they called it Kill Your Babies.
Well,
Yep.
Yep.
that's-
You can't get attached.
You went to it was in California.
Yeah, I went to
Yes.
USC,
It's a rough school.
and
It's a rough hood.
I know.
our mother patron, Tracy Fullerton, that's what she would call
These
it.
are shuffled.
As much as they're going to be one-handed.
Okay. All right. So we need hands of cards. Do we start with the hands, or do we just want to start drafting?
Let's just start with the hand, because
Okay. So,
I'm a fan of drafting, but
all right. Here's the way the drafting's gonna work. You're gonna get to roll 2d6. It's your turn. Roll 2d6.
I like this music.
You
They
get
must
4
have chosen it
points.
for me.
Yep.
4 points. You can use that for movement points, or you can use that to draft. Now, the way that the draft costs is it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Yep.
points. All right. So you have 4 points to spend. In the meantime, we're gonna roll our action dice, which are the green dice, because there's more of them. We have 16 points.
okay.
We can use that to move,
Why 16?
because I rolled 16.
I see a huge
a good roll.
disadvantage for me.
It's an awesome
Right,
D&D character.
absolutely. But here's the thing, though.
It's an idea.
Here's the thing that's interesting about that is that we're going to be moving zombies and getting zombie cards to make them more powerful. However, when it's Matt's turn, he's going to have to deal with those zombies being more powerful. So we have to determine
Yeah.
if we want to really ruin your day completely, which makes our days harder, or how do we want to do that?
So wait, are we gonna try the? Are we gonna go back to the other element where like, on my turn you take my turn?
No,
We're not gonna do that.
no, we
That
killed.
might be
We,
tough.
that was your baby, and we killed it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry. It was the week.
Just no one let me know, so I haven't started the grieving process yet.
Sorry.
We wanted to pull
Alright.
the band-aid off quick, and that's how we
Alright.
did it.
And what about the stones? You were talking about staying off the grass and playing stones. Is that a thing anymore?
No.
Okay.
There's no time to cut. We might add that in, but right now I just want to play. So take your turn.
So you have created a game, but it's probably not balanced, is what you're saying.
Not yet.
I would say 4 actions to 16 sounds
I
a
would
little
say
lopsided.
But we have, this is, so I get 8. And then, you only get 4. So we both get double yours.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna share that, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
But so here's the thing: we don't have a win condition. So for all we know, it could be balanced in that the people who roll the highest lose. Like we don't know. We're just gonna play, and then that will tell us where we can go from there.
Yep.
Open-ended game.
It will have a win condition, hopefully. Or I guess our win condition is getting this game a win condition. So take your actions. What are you gonna do? We don't know what kind of sandwich she likes.
Yeah.
This is Plants vs. Zombie music.
So sorry. 0, 1, and 2.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Well,
5.
I think we've determined that she likes those tasty
She's
children.
probably gonna like
So
children.
that's
Okay.
So
that's 2.
It's in your hand. That was 2 points.
And now
have 2 more points.
I'm gonna go ahead and scoop up some bacon for my
That's 1. You have 1 point left.
bacon child sandwich, and I'm gonna be red, I guess, because it's the only one I can reach.
Move 1 spot. Okay.
One.
Okay.
Excellent. Now, Matt, we
All
get
right.
to take the zombie / sandwich turn.
Okay.
How many?
I bought
0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're right.
So there are a lot of interesting elements going into this game right now. What the heck are you gonna call it?
The sandwich.
I was gonna say sandwiches.
With sandwiches, WITCHES.
Yeah.
But there's only one witch.
The sandwich.
The sandwich. The
Yeah.
right now, we're
The
working on the sandwich.
Working
Sandwich.
title,
Yep.
The Sandwich.
Yep.
Yep.
Our game, The Last Garden has robotanists, and so
I
we
love
feel
it.
that you should
Yes.
always have some sort of pun in the game, because if not, then I mean, what are you fighting for, really?
Exactly.
Okay, so it is her turn now. You've taken your turn, so we're gonna give her one ingredient that she likes. She likes hot dogs with mustard.
So would it be more compelling for you
delicious.
to choose to actually like have more of a choice in what you get, so you could be kind of like planning your like success
All right.
scenario?
Well, here's the thing, right? So,
I mean, it's a little early, but like if it's on my turn later and I'm being the witch and I'm like, oh, she likes the bacon, I'm gonna try and buy her some bacon with my points.
Oh, this is pretty
Gotcha,
good.
I gotcha.
Tunes. Beat the sandwich.
yes.
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 Beat the
There you go.
sandwich.
So that's interesting. We could also have it have points spent on it,
Yep.
which could be compelling as well. Sure. Let's say that. So let's say that now we get to decide which ingredient we want to make her like,
Okay.
and we have to spend points on it the same way.
Sure.
All right. So you're next in line.
All right.
What do you want to spend points on?
So I would like to spend points on moving some zombies.
Okay.
But the beats were turned into imps. Good point.
They're beat imps.
Beat imps.
Beat imps.
Are they like beatnik imps?
I was
They're-
kind of trying to figure something out like
all
along
right,
that.
all right.
We'll get there.
Somebody asked, are those coins on the bread? No, I think you might be looking at the pickles.
No,
Or
Oh
the-
no, those are
the
delicious eggs.
eggs. A couple nickels left next to the deck. These are onions.
Or on ions.
Oh, on the right, maybe we have those tokens.
I don't know. These are expansion.
Yeah,
That's
that's
DLC.
DLC.
Yep.
Yep.
that's a stretch goal.
All right.
That's interesting. How has digital stuff, impacted board game designing?
I've never designed for digital. I think that I think that the rise of digital design has made more board game designers. I know a lot of
Yeah.
board game designers who come from a digital background. I think design is design, and I think that people are getting excited about design, which is awesome. When I was a kid, the first things I wanted to do was design video games, and I did that by drawing Mega Man levels on graph paper. And now I design games, and they're not all drawn on graph paper, but it's like the same, I think, thought process. You want to create something that other people can enjoy.
Interesting. Wow. So how old were you when you were designing levels?
Like 7.
That's
or
really
8.
impressive.
But it's a level as in
Yeah.
like on graph paper, it's like here's a wall and put some spikes on it. Like that's
There you go.
that will be hard
Level
to
done.
to
it.
level 1, level 2.
When I was 9, I wanted to add windshield wipers to the tank in Star Fox 62.
Oh
Or
yeah.
64, sorry.
You would think that it's the far future. You would think they have
Well, I
figured that
thought
out.
like a monster could like spit on your windshield,
Right.
and then you'd be like, oh no, I have to push other buttons to wipe my windows, and then that would waste your efforts on like shooting lasers and stuff.
Just think, in another life, you were an entrepreneur and you actually invented windshield wipers and
Exactly.
became a billionaire off of it.
I want to see this windshield wiper mechanic in a video game. Chat room, make it.
An interesting mechanic, and I don't know if you did it on purpose, where you don't actually get like 4. I get 2 and 2.
Yeah.
But I did 2, 1, and 1. So maybe
Right.
I couldn't have actually.
Well, you cheated already. We haven't even
Yeah.
I know,
come
yeah,
up with a
it's-
win condition yet.
the
So
game's
letting you know.
it just shows your character.
I'm clearing my
That the
conscience.
first thing you do is cheat in a game that you haven't even designed yet.
Yep.
Then 4, since that's already beat, doesn't do anything. 5, he's coming for you.
Okay. Now I'll move.
So you actually kind of made an interesting mechanic, and I don't know if you did it on purpose, where you don't actually get like 4. I get 2 and 2.
Yeah.
But I did 2, 1, and 1. So maybe I
Right.
couldn't have actually.
Well, you cheated already. We haven't even
Yeah. I
know,
come up
yeah,
with a win
it's-
condition yet.
game's
So
letting you know.
it just shows your character.
I'm clearing my
that the
conscience.
first thing you do is cheat in a game that you haven't even designed yet.
Yep.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go with 5. And I'm gonna say she. Who's next? You're next. I'm gonna say
Yes.
she's liking onions. I'm gonna spend all 5 points on onions.
Does she cry a lot?
Well, she's a widow, so probably.
There's some backstory going on
there's,
over here.
there's a lot.
that we are not.
Backstory. It'll be a page
Listen,
of backstory.
Guys,
Right?
$25 to spin the wheel. Maybe they might have to explain the lore.
All right, and then you get the last die.
Okay, 6. Does this replenish? No, it does not replenish.
Nope, not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna move some more dudes.
There are these cards up here. We don't know what they do yet.
Okay, this is also a draft mechanic, so I'm gonna take. So I would have to use 6. No splits.
No splitsies.
No change.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, turn that into a beat.
Okay. You should be collecting these, by the way.
3, 4,
I've decided.
5. Zombie is on your tail.
Okay, so now you're being attacked by a zombie. How do you fight them off?
Well, I think in I watch a lot of Walking Dead. I think you leave someone behind.
So you can give him the kid to
So I think we talked about like maybe.
to the start.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm hanging on to this kid.
So you're gonna go back to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
start.
that's not too bad.
Pushes you back.
All
Wait
right.
a second. Stuff is starting to make sense to me.
Yeah.
The players are delivery people.
Yep.
They're going to cross an open field of zombies
Yep.
to deliver to an old lady who is a cannibal,
You gotta make that money.
Yeah.
and their motivation
alright.
is money,
Right. So
like petty cash. Really?
So in fairness, it's not the most original theme, but we have a limited amount of time, so we can only come up with.
Who is a cannibal,
You gotta make that money.
Yeah.
and their motivation
alright.
is money,
Right. So
like petty cash. Really?
So in fairness, it's not the most original theme, but we have a limited amount of time, so we can only come up with the tried and true tropes
I
of
don't know.
games.
You guys have like a whole hour. I want to hear something better than that. Come on.
Okay.
Really?
Okay. We are
Something, okay, yes.
the
Like-
sandwich cannot leave the house.
Maybe there's a unicorn reward
There
or
will be a
something. I
unicorn.
don't know.
I'm
There's
still
gotta
thinking
be-
that we're the witches.
We're the acolytes.
We are very bad people snatching up children
Yeah.
and selling sandwiches
Well-
to zombie witches. Like we can't be good
Ah.
folks.
The witch. Sorry, the witch can't go outside, so she
I
has
mean-
to send her cohorts out. We are her
Right.
cohorts.
Right.
These are no longer zombies. These are the neighborhood parents who don't want their kids to be delivered.
The neighborhood watch.
The neighborhood watch. Even though there is sandwich ingredients, those aren't kids. Or is it?
Sandwatch. No.
The sandwich.
Munch
no, so-
8504 says this doesn't seem to be scary.
You're right.
So we're gonna bring this back. We're gonna say that we are in fact sandwich delivery people. We're delivering our sandwiches. We're not good people because we're delivering sandwiches with kids in them.
I would clap, but I'm banned from doing so. Yes.
Developer versus wheel. Have no fear. What shall be your doom? Don't let the worry loom. Hashtag Neonet.
Dude,
All right, we gotta
sick
take a
bars.
step back.
Dude's dropping
I'm
a
gonna give it a
sweet
hard
16.
spin this time.
Oh no, I think they moved the camera. Ah, joke's on you.
We gotta spin that again. We have to spin that again.
I was gonna petition to get our arms untied.
Or both arms.
Yes. No, it's perfect.
Dread.
Jenga, that was your idea.
It's
Dread.
Congratulations.
All right, so Munch 8504. This is perfect. You said this game does not seem scary. Dread is the best, by far the best horror-based game that is in existence, and it's because it uses a Jenga tower.
Sorry.
And because in Dread it's an RPG where whenever you want your character to do something, you have to pull a block out of a Jenga tower. The Jenga tower falls, you die. That's awesome. That's actually really, really great. Do we have a Jenga tower here?
I think, Grand Admiral, I need a delivery of a game of Jenga to the Bay Area Bridge science fiction.
The Oakland science fiction. We've played Dread here before. Yes, absolutely. Then you know exactly what it's
Awesome.
about. That was easy.
Yes.
So this will factor into the Dread tower.
Okay.
This goes on top?
Oh,
Yep.
That will go on top.
One
we
more
gotta
thing.
stack those blocks on the
No. You
unicorn's
just,
back. No, we
just
stack
pull,
them on
just
the
pull
back.
out blocks. You're gonna stack. Come on, you're not gonna be able to stack. You're not gonna be able to stack.
Giant
Put them on
Jenga.
top.
Giant Jenga.
Oh, giant.
Giant Jenga.
It just keeps getting better and better.
Thank you, Grand Admiral, for delivering to the
All right,
science fiction, science fiction, science fiction.
So you did not
Thank you, Grand
sacrifice a
Admiral.
kid.
No.
You got moved to the back. All right,
Yeah.
second turn.
This box is as big as me.
Where can we put that they'll be able to see it?
I'm trying to open it.
Where can we put it where they won't be?
Yeah,
able to see
exactly.
it?
Good point.
So that's obviously how combat works then. So you got hit with the zombie, you have to pull out a block from
Oh.
the Jenga tower.
Yeah.
Yep. So
So
I wouldn't
zombies
say
are going to
you'd
get
be
more vicious
knocked
as time
back.
goes on.
You're gonna get scared.
For every one zombie, one brick. One brick.
Right, and you take it off and then you put it where?
I mean, you defeat it, but that's like there's an unending
So it
wave
goes
of
back to the
zombies.
beginning?
Yeah. You killed that one, but
What's-
another one rises up to take his place.
What's that video game where you shoot them back?
Plants vs. Zombies? Jesus, man.
Oh, the one before
So
that.
one
Come
game
on, I'm
about
outdating
the
myself.
zombies being shot by plants and everything.
I am outdating myself.
Malika, make sure that your actual hourglass, your real hourglass doesn't stay next to the
Yeah,
Jenga tower.
that needs to be a good distance away.
We need to get an hourglass cam.
So hourglass glass. And then we'll put the unicorn on top of the Jenga tower.
Okay.
Just to really hammer home that if you knock that over, you have killed a unicorn. And
Right. Well, no, you have to keep pulling. Eventually, someone's gonna die because it's gonna teeter.
So you don't stack then, you just pull.
Just pull.
There are a lot of
This is
lose
good.
case
Where should I
scenarios
put
in
it?
this game, I think.
Go.
No, or both.
All right. So in the meantime, you've collected 2 delicious goodies. I don't know what those do. We'll figure that out. Maybe you can once you get there, you can put them on sandwich ingredients. I'm not sure.
They're toppings.
In the meantime, what do these cards say on them? So these are for rolling dice.
Okay.
Yeah, all these cards have something about dice on them too.
So I'm wondering if instead of rolling for battle, I just picked the same card. Cancel the invasion. The territory cannot be invaded this turn.
So we can do a.
Are these all like rolling for attack?
This one's got swap, may re-roll any ones, add 1 to your defense, change one of your dice rolls to a 6. So I mean, they're all kind of like dice manipulation.
Okay.
So those are great. Those are perfect.
We're gonna use these. Get rid of those plant cards.
Get out of here, plants.
Just like real life, get rid of the vegetables.
Get rid of the vegetables.
Only the meat. Let's do this.
Meat, cheese only.
Meat, cheese only, like you're a 6-year-old kid at Burger King. All right, you shuffled them up. That's pretty good and shuffled. So when it's the zombie's turn, I'm changing this. This isn't. You didn't spend points on that. You spend points on these cards over here. So you bought. No, I bought this. I bought football zombie. Add 1 to your highest attack die for the duration of this invasion.
Gronkowski.
Yeah.
Football.
Okay.
So did you purchase that to use
So I purchased-
subsequent turn?
Yes, I purchased this, and it allows me. This is for the direction of the invasion, so it's all game. I get to whenever I use a die, I get to add 1 to it.
Oh, we are sandwich invading right now.
Yeah.
Who is doing the invasion?
So here's what happens, and I'll explain this to the people who are watching because people might have just showed up. So what we have here is we have a story about the Sand Witch with a W-I-T-C-H. She likes delicious sandwiches like all of us. Witches are just like us. The players are taking on multiple roles. Our first role and most important role is we are 3 sandwich delivery people. We are trying to deliver her sandwiches that she will enjoy. However, the unique thing about this game is that when it's Matthew's turn, he gets to take his action for his sandwich delivery person, but then me and Matt get to take actions for the witch and her minions, which means that we get to move the zombies around, we get to move the beets, or the beets stay there, or the beets move, right? We get to move beets too,
Yeah.
and then we get to purchase cards on the sandwich delivery turn, so Matthew's turn. He's going to be moving his piece so that he's going to try to pick up these delicious goodies before the zombies get to them. And he's going to spend points on ingredients to add to his sandwich. And then each turn, we'll do it random for right now. We'll figure out a way to deal with that after. We're going to add 1 more ingredient that the witch likes. So you want to get as many ingredients as you can. but at the end you'll get more points if you have, the exact match or something like that. We'll figure that out when we cross that bridge. So that's where we're at. We're on turn 2. We took a turn. At the end of the game, we're going to be some sort of win condition.
Yep.
There's a combat mechanic. When a zombie encounters a player, that player has to pull a brick out of a Jenga tower that has a unicorn on top of it.
So we will not be stacking it on top.
The queen's steed. So when
Another game with the queen, eh?
I said the queen steed, I guess I said witch's queen. Queen, that's on the brain. Sorry, the game that we designed has a queen in it, the Queen of Earth.
She's not a witch, though.
No, she's very sweet.
Yeah.
She's a
Lovely woman.
I love this pun.
It's
What do vegetarian zombies eat?
Grains!
Brains. I like the joke from Sane Escapee, too.
What was saying?
I tell you all.
I tell you
You're
all a
all
chemistry
chemistry.
joke, but I know I wouldn't get a reaction. Oh, nice.
Tunes,
It's
don't
good.
be so negative.
Oh, all right. So
I tell you a construction joke, but I'm still working on it.
this is pretty good.
That's pretty good.
They're giving us all these jokes that we're gonna get to if
I
they
know.
spin the wheel.
We're just gonna reuse those. when we
Right.
get
So-
done.
That's my plan.
So the best part about this is, so we have like a basic structure of a game. Pretty easy. In fact, like nothing on the wheel has really deterred us. My arm really hurts.
Yeah, my arm extremely hurts. How about yours?
It's pretty painful.
Matthew?
It stopped hurting about 20 minutes ago, and now it's just not there
Right.
anymore.
You could take
Okay.
turns putting it in front of your body.
That would be
It's
cheating.
behind the back. I guess
Oh.
we could swap hands though. Nothing said you can't.
Ooh, I like
I
that.
suppose that's true. See, now we're treading a fine line here. Now we're.
Oh,
you're
you're
that pop.
left-handed.
Oh, that was a
good.
pop, dude.
I'm left-handed,
Okay.
but I'll give up my left arm
Okay.
for that feeling again.
All right, so let's keep
All right.
going.
So turn 2. Turn 2. Matt, it is your turn.
All right.
We have to put you here. Wait, you have to pull a block out of the Jenga tower
Yeah,
one-handed.
yeah. At least I got my dominant hand back, except
Right.
it's half asleep. So,
So pull it.
He is right-handed.
yes.
Yeah. So pull it before we continue.
Oh, man,
It's brutal.
Now I have to. Jenga rules. I'm committed to that block. Do I have to
No.
go that
I
direction?
don't commit to that block. Not in
What
Jenga.
kind of
rules.
loosey-goosey Jenga have you been playing?
Man, I play street Jenga, dude.
We play the hardcore.
It's like Rucker Park. We like do behind the back Jenga.
Yeah.
You're like, it's like, there's no rules, just right. This is super tense.
Well, it's not going to fall, but that other. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to
All
stay right there.
Fair enough.
Don't worry
All
about
right.
that.
So I'm gonna take my turn.
All right, so you've defeated the zombie.
I've defeated the zombie.
So
which
now,
now,
I don't think he goes back there. I think there's
there's a finite amount?
cards out there that let you
Okay.
put zombies out.
All right.
We still have beats. We don't know how to use the beats yet, but we'll figure it out.
Oh, look at that. 8. Pretty average.
We
So
gotta do
I'm-
ours, or we.
Yeah, you can roll ours.
You know, I'm gonna draft
I shouldn't be rolling any more dice.
Remember that you have a 6 and a 2,
the digger zombie.
so that's with your 2.
My 2.
Wait, no, you're taking your sandwich turn.
Oh,
Obviously.
those are for the enemies.
Sandwich turn
All right. I will take the Swiss cheese.
Can we talk about how like
for
the,
1 point.
the cheese is like rolled onto this?
Actually,
Does
she
that
likes-
a,
yeah, for
Have
1
I been
point.
sandwiching wrong all these years?
Yeah.
Is this a classic
You
maneuver?
roll for girth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
It
No,
gives
I,
you more, better mouthfeel.
I get it. I'm
It's all
impressed
about
by
mouthfeel
it.
when
Sufficiently.
it comes to sandwich.
So you spent the 2.
Okay.
All right, now you get
2
6.
gums.
What do you get with
6.
6?
I'm gonna. 1,
One,
2.
two.
Oh, I'm yellow.
You can only move
1,
orthogonally. I just
2,
decided.
3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, you get another.
I get another
one of
yummy
each.
treat.
Maybe the beats aren't like mobile enemies. Maybe
Oh my
these are
goodness!
just,
Traps.
It's time
Yeah.
to turn
Can
the
you push them?
hourglass.
No.
Can you
Time
push
to
them with
turn
the?
hourglass.
maybe. Whoa.
The sands of fate.
Maybe the zombies can move them. I mean, I don't think they can move. I think beats, the beat imps, are rooted. But I think the zombies might be able to move them around.
Maybe.
Because watching him kind of like maneuver through this
So
maze.
here's what happens. When a zombie steps on a beat, it takes the beat with it, and it leaves the beat where it went. So you can use the zombies to move the beats around to get like traps and dead
Yep.
ends for your opponents.
Yeah.
All right.
I like this creating kind of a maze
Okay.
thing.
All right, you guys are. The time's half up. It seems like you guys aren't being bamboozled enough. Chris, you opened your smart mouth and
Yeah.
said, I don't think they can make this hard
can't.
on me. I want you to reach into the grab bag, because I worked really hard on this last night.
Grab bag, grab
And
bag.
just feel around. Like, really, don't just go for that first thing that you touch.
Is there live things in here? There's wiggling.
Something's wet.
Well, you're
What is
wiggling it.
that?
You could grab the wet thing, or the small thing, or the hard thing, or the big thing.
Wow, so many. I'm not even gonna go there with the joke. I'm gonna save it. All right, this is interesting. I'm not gonna pull it though. It seems too obvious. I want something that's unique.
Feels like the bag's
This
fighting
right
back.
here.
Oh, all right.
Oh no, dirty carrots.
Dirty organic carrots.
Oh, I'm down with that.
Those aren't dirty. Those are just
They're
regular
organic.
carrots.
That's why they're dirty.
You had carrots in the bag.
Those were just left in the bag. Those were
Thank
actually.
you,
That was
guys.
just
That was
The moderators have been wanting to send carrots to the studio since they are thumpers for a long time, so this might not be too much of a stretch. You do have gardening and beet imps.
Okay, so
smells great.
can I open these?
Sure.
Open these, I guess. So when you pull the,
One-handedly.
so you have to use.
Crack them open.
Can you hold on to this? I'm just gonna pull this out. You have to use this to get the Jenga blocks out.
I love it.
I like it.
Come on.
That's-
You can't
that's
make it hard
really
enough.
good.
It's rooted in evil.
Yeah.
Rooted.
It's the witch's finger.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the crone's claw, if you will.
that was a good
I will.
pun.
The carrot, yeah, okay. Anyways,
But-
moving on. So that's what you have to use these for. Thank you for carrots. My hands are dirty. All right.
It's organic, man.
So you're taking your last turn.
I did. I
Oh,
moved.
you're good. Okay, now it's
I
our
got my
turn.
delicious treats.
I am going to. What am I going to do? I'm going to use a 6. I get to add 1 to it. So
Football's on.
So I get to move 7. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's making too much progress.
Now you pick.
People were saying this just got weird. Taprooted in evil.
Ah.
Taprooted. That should be the name of the game.
Taproot.
What's this guy do? What do we have here?
Isn't Taproot a band? I don't know. Maybe.
Destroy enemies.
So the Dread Tower does add in a little element of fear.
It does.
But once again, we're stuck in what I consider one of the classic issues with non-cooperative games that deal with fear, is that fear is something that you can't control. Again, like I said at the beginning. So this, to me, like, I'm not scared when I'm taking my turn.
Yep.
I'm only scared of that.
Yep.
So that might be something we want to inject. Just keep that in mind while we're thinking, while we're playing this through. Like, figure out a point where that you would feel a little bit more tense when you were taking your part of the turn.
Basically, a user experience goal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Fear.
Before we set out, one of our goals for this game is fear, and I don't think we've nailed it yet.
No, we have not.
What if there's some element of, like, a player needs to kind of almost program the turn, then the zombie player gets to mess some stuff up, but that player then has to go take his turn and just kind of watch his character walk into danger? Does that add any extra elements of fear? And I'm tying fear with being out of control,
Right.
because I think that's probably something
So
that speaks to.
we have these cards. I mean, we can program.
We can do hidden movement. We can do. That's not really fearful.
So we can use, if we can use Robo Rally programming Dread-esque.
Dread-esque.
Kind of, yeah. You have that area. Maybe the programming part is difficult, right? Because in programming games, you have like either cards that will tell you what structure you're moving, like Robo Rally, or you have something like I mean, it's not really programming, but like you could have a Spectre Ops where they have a board where you're just plotting out your moves. So that could be interesting. What size grid is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 5 by 9. One thing that we could do is we can actually have planted the beats in secret. We each get a number of beats that we
Right.
can plant, and when other people are taking their turn, we'd be like, haha, you stepped on a beat. We can do that.
Yep.
Yeah,
wait,
so we can
these
make
are
a.
beats or imps. They're beat imps.
They're beats, but when they get stepped on, they become angry, and then they turn into imps. It's part of the
And they tap into the root of evil.
Yep, and they beat your feet.
They are
Yes.
hexed beets.
Sage Tobian said, I think the players should be apprentices?
I think so. I think there's a combination of sandwich delivery and apprentices. Basically, she has sent us on a sandwich run. She has munchies, and she's like, I need me a sandwich. Go out and get me a sandwich. And then on the way back, we're like, oh, Witch, it's pretty annoying that you summon all these creatures, and she's making it difficult for us.
Angry imps.
Angry imps.
So maybe some kind of spell system.
Beetles is another pun
Beetles.
That's pretty good.
that exists.
That actually is a cute name for those. Beetles.
So maybe some kind of spell system that the other players
Zombeetles.
use. A la hiding the beats that you're already
Zombeats.
saying.
Zombies! Zombies! We got it! Dude, Malika, we're killing the game right now. Zombies!
Zombies. All right.
I don't
Okay.
know how we can do it with these
Job
components.
done. I want to just drop a mic right
Done.
now.
I don't know how we can do it with the components
Can we
we
flip
have.
this?
But my thought was there's a token down, and you don't really know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing.
Okay.
So maybe there's like a risk in saying like, well, this might be an ingredient, you know, or that might be a beet.
Are these all double-sided? No.
No, like I said, I mean, these are all beets. These are all sundaes.
So, is there one bad ingredient in here that? No, that wouldn't work.
There's another witch. So what you could do though, so we could do the same, combine the two, right? These sundaes were out here, and some of these sundaes are real delicious treats. We're starting the game over, Matt. Sorry, you lose. Some of these are delicious treats, but some of them might be bad things. So what we can do is we're gonna write down, draw a grid,
Okay,
and
so
we'll say no. We're just gonna do X and Y. So like you're gonna pick one of these to be actually a bad thing. Okay.
All right.
So, and
So
we're
those are
gonna
all
do
randomly
those in
determined.
secret.
Just a reminder, guys, it's $25 to make me spin the wheel and bamboozle these guys. They're putting together a bunch of board games to make a brand new board game, and that is this show, Grab Bag.
Are we saying this is 0-0? And it goes out.
No, it's 1-1.
Okay.
1-1.
9-5.
9-5.
9-5.
Working that.
Okay, I have mine. I'm gonna kind of.
We're just doing one?
I'm actually. Yeah, just pick one.
Okay.
I'm actually left-handed, so this is gonna be hard for me.
Do it.
Don't look.
He did a drawing of a broom with his supposed non-dominant hand. I was very impressed.
Okay.
I'm just gonna cover mine up right there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We're not gonna inject him at this point, but I really want to use these.
Oh, I don't
puzzle
want to write on
pieces.
that. Is there another? Yeah. Can I have one of those, please?
None of you look right here right now. Don't look at the spot where I'm pointing
Okay.
right now.
Okay. Okay.
Just say it's exactly what I did as soon as you told me not to.
Okay. Boom. I'll show the audience.
Wow, this is funny. Somebody misread this.
Close your eyes. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
They have blank cards that Malika provided with one pen. And Vanderleest said, I totally read that wrong, what you said wrong. Yeah, that's like a terrible sentence to read wrong if you read it really carefully. They have blank cards that Malika provided with one pen. Did you guys get that?
I don't get it.
Okay. Maybe your mind is...
No, that's the
Not like
NSFW.
me.
Close your eyes really quick. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Do I have to literally close my eyes?
Yeah, close your eyes. So the one that the Sunday that I booby trapped is this one right here. All right. Which one did you booby trap?
All right. Shut your eyes.
This is like werewolf.
It is kind of. Did you point to it?
I did.
Okay. Matthew, show them the one that you did. Point to the one that you did.
Oh, I had to pick one that was already there.
Oh my God. Yes. Did you
Just make it up
Did
now.
you even read the
I
rules?
didn't read the rules. I was waiting for the watch it play video.
Yeah, just point to one. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, hang on. One, thatty one. Now,
Okay, cool.
what if we all pick the same one?
Then it's triple bad.
Triple
Triple
doom.
awful.
It's
Bad.
real horrible. It's really bad. Okay,
Triple bad.
so are we cool with like the way that the dice and stuff were working before?
Yeah, I think they're okay.
I felt all right.
I think we should change it up where it shouldn't be like the Parcheesi thing where you have to use like one value. I think you should add them up
No,
total.
I kind of like that because I felt like that. Like you only get one more here. Now that could be good if you roll all good.
Okay, yeah.
Having like 16 divvied up was
Yeah.
a bit much.
Can you use less
Yes.
in the value? Okay.
Yes.
We're done then.
Yeah, I think that it just also limits your choices, so you're not like spending 16
Right.
points.
So you get 3 actions.
Right, 3 actions. So we get 3,
Okay.
you get 2. Technically, if you all trap the same Sunday, then it would never be triggered. True. That is true.
That is very true.
What are we doing?
That if we all trap the same Sunday, we wouldn't trigger it,
That's true.
but we'll never know. I mean, we might know. We'll figure it out. Take your turn. Roll your dice.
The chat room would like to do a subgroup for all the developers who've already been on the show. I think that's a great idea. We would love to make this a show for developers.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So that was a good thing. All right. So I'll go.
I hope you make it to the Tuesday night to do. I'll try.
I will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 these on ions,
All right.
and I'll move.
So wait, really quick. So you should take 1.
So yep.
Then we take 1.
Okay. I like it.
I'm going to move 4. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now you take your last one.
I'm gonna move 1.
That doesn't really work that well. And now you take 1.
2. And we can buy off of there, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know what adding defense means. I wanna move around a little bit. Don't move too much.
So, you know, I've been
Let's
trying to visualize what a beat imp looks like. And in your game here, Under My Bed, it's a beautiful card game that you
Thanks.
made, Chris.
Thank you.
Not like you're the artist or anything. Yeah.
It's true. I did not paint those.
And to me, this looks like a beat imp. Can you put that card down there? Yeah, it is beat colored, and your game's about monsters.
He's got the same teeth and
Yeah.
everything.
Yes.
So Under My Bed is a micro game that I did where it's a social deduction bluffing game. Most of the players at the table are monsters. One of the players at the table is secretly a kid in a monster costume trying to figure out which monster is hiding underneath their bed. So it's kind of like Spyfall if you're familiar with that.
Yeah, we
But
just played that on Tuesday night on the show.
It is 1 deck Spyfall, so it's designed to be played. I don't know, it's not released yet. If you go onto my Twitter, follow me. I might do like a Kickstarter or pay what you want type of thing for it. But it's really super cute.
Oh yeah, this is super cute. And another one of your resolutions was to design a game that was print on demand. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah. So
I don't know anything about that world. Can you tell me?
yeah, so technically, print on demand. There's 2 main sites that I like to use. One is
Right.
Drive-Thru Cards, which, as a designer, I can upload my game files there.
Cool.
And then-
Rulebook, cards, pieces.
So it's all Drive-Thru Cards is all cards. There's
Right.
one called The Game Crafter, which has all that.
all that stuff.
Yeah. So and then you as the consumer can just buy that, and they print 1 copy.
Oh, interesting.
And mail it to
Is it
you.
super expensive?
So Drive-Thru Cards has actually got a really great system where they kind of batch up orders, so they're just always printing full sheets, which is really where the waste comes
yeah.
in. But they print out full sheets, so your game gets printed with some other games,
Right.
but they cut them out and they send you
Oh,
my game.
that's so clever. Yeah.
So
I love it.
Burger Dice is available on the Game Crafter right now.
Oh,
And-
so it is available.
So it is available right now on the Game Crafter. You have to sticker your own dice, but people like punching stuff out. Maybe they like putting stickers on. And because of how many stickers I have to buy, it comes with a ton of extra stickers. So if you want
Yeah.
to put little hamburgers or buns or pickles on stuff,
I
That's
love
free.
it.
That
That's
just comes extra.
awesome. That kind of reminds me of when I got frustrated with solving the Rubik's Cube. I just reordered the stickers on the cube. Maybe I could do that to your game.
it comes with very explicit instructions about stickering those burgers. But they're your dice. You can do whatever you want.
Awesome.
So in the meantime, we realized that we had these cards over here, the bad beats cards that we're going to use.
These are our hexes.
These are going to be hexes that are taking place. So what's going to happen is, beginning of the turn, we're going to flip one over. This is a nuh-uh. So I needed one more token. I need this brain token.
Somebody said, has Jenga been forgotten? I've only seen 1 block removed.
So we started the game over, and we haven't gotten
Yeah.
to the point where we're removing blocks. The Jenga tower is how we determine whether a player survives
The
zombie
combat,
attack.
yeah.
The zombie attack. So what's going to happen is because we have an uneven number, we have even number now. So one of the actions that we can do is when we're playing as the witch, the sand witch, is we can use the brain die and invoke her curse. So Nuh-uh is going to cancel the action that he just tried to take. You can do that. We have a share, which means that when he buys a card, if he buys a card, we can buy a card that's directly across from it for free. And then there is a copycat card as well, which allows us to
Oh, you're using the
copy one of his
actual
die.
card name.
Right.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
We're ignoring this part.
We're ignoring
Right.
the.
But the copycat part will copy a die. So basically, it acts as one of his die.
Could we utilize that to force him to copy one of ours if we'd like?
Yes. We
Okay.
force one die to copy another.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for calling one die, not a dice.
All
You
right.
made my day.
So you taking your turn?
Yep.
We kind of did stuff. All right. Well,
We did stuff. We
we'll
did
go-
enough stuff.
Turn 2. I am the black.
Yep.
All right. I have a 3 and a 6.
All right, Maddie. 1, 1, 3.
1, 1, 3.
Do we flip over our
Yep.
available
So
hex?
You're gonna be able to cancel one of my actions.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
So I'm going to try to move 3.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone want to cancel that?
Gonna wait for the big guns.
Nope. Okay. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Stop.
So this is now turned
That's
into.
1.
Are you kidding me?
Double up.
Oh, that's 7.
No,
yeah,
that's right.
7.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
I
That's
pointed
right.
that one.
So we have zombie action. So now there's 2 of them. So I have to pull out 2 bricks from this, right?
With your carrot.
With the carrot, and this becomes a zombie.
Yep.
Which means that if that one pushes you, it does. You have to pull 3 bricks because it's 3 times the sword.
3.
So I have to
And
pull
it
two
hacks.
bricks right now with the carrot. I have to reach.
You have to
Yeah.
shuffle.
You work together. Teamwork, guys.
No.
Wait, the unicorn's not on top.
I think it was in the way.
Should it be on top?
It should be
Okay.
in the full version. Okay. 1. I think it's someone with the camera. I think is why I dig it off.
Oh.
Is that why?
Yeah,
I took it
I believe so
out?
because
Oh,
his face. Imagine a unicorn on top.
My face is ruining the unicorn.
Imagination.
I apologize.
Imagine unicorns.
It's oh.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna.
Very good.
Okay.
Dose.
And that was 2 because of the 2
Right.
Sundays. Now I'm going to take my 6.
I would like to say no.
So you're gonna say no.
So now wait a minute. Do you use your 6 and do an action and then we have the choice?
I don't think so. I think that you say maybe I say the dice. I don't know. Seems pretty like broken, but I use it. Okay. Now you take. So you took the nuh-uh. So that was used. Now you get to pick one of these dice.
Okay, I will take the 1, and I'll take the digger zombie, or actually the. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1,
I
2,
think there
3,
needs to
4.
be one more there.
Let's just do 1. Let's just do 1.
Yeah, I'll take the digger zombie for 1.
Okay.
Bushwood front 9.
All right. Then you get another action.
Let's look at these.
Don't look too much. Just grab some.
DVDs.
We're not gonna finish this game, so.
So we'll do. I'm just going to carry this guy along with us. We go 1, 2, 3.
So one thing I'm thinking that might be interesting is that maybe any of us can invoke the curse. So I would have had to do 1 die, and then you would have to do 1, and then he would have to do 1, and
Yeah.
so we go around, and that way like I could have like
Yep.
blocked one, maybe or something.
I'm thinking invoking the curse would actually take one of your actions.
Yeah, maybe there's
away as
yeah,
Spends 1 die.
yeah. There's no brain here. I guess it's just we have 3, you have 2, and we
Okay.
can choose to spend any one of any number
Sure.
to do that.
Well, let's take 1 dice away.
And do
get
2
out
and
of
2.
Yep.
2 and 2 makes sense.
All right.
In a 3-player game.
Yeah, that does make sense.
All right. Can you guys tell me some of the basic stuff here?
Yes.
Under a 3-player game, you're kind of losing me here. You play as sandwich delivery people.
Yep.
/ witch apprentices.
/ witch apprentices.
So I can So
All right.
All right. So I'll explain the whole game. All right. If this is so far.
So
is
far.
what we have. The story of this game is you have the Sand Witch, W-I-T-C-H. She is hungry. She sends her apprentices out to go get a sandwich and bring it back to her, although she only likes certain ingredients. When we come back,
Like onions?
like onions,
Okay.
perhaps. When we come back, we have to travel through her yard safely, dodging her minions, dodging the zombies that are out here in the yard, and get to this final spot to deliver her a sandwich. While we're doing that, we have 2 parts of the turns. When I am the active player and I'm controlling my apprentice, I roll 2 dice and I have the gray dice. The actions that I get to do are move my piece. So for example, if I roll 3, I can move 3 spots. I can also buy sandwich ingredients on the way back. So in this case,
on the way back or to?
On the way to the home.
Yeah.
So I can spend this. The sandwich ingredients are more expensive the way you get up, so it's 1 through 5 at this point. So this would allow me to buy any sandwich ingredient I like.
So are they growing out of the garden? Like she sends you out into the garden with zombies and weird ingredients, and you're making the sandwich?
I think these are just the stuff that like basically that didn't spoil on the way back. It's been a while. She sent us out a long time ago.
And why is she making it hard for you if she's damn hungry?
Because she's a witch. It's in her nature. That's a little. That could be.
That's why you're an apprentice. So she, it's also like a little challenge.
Right. It's like she's haziness.
A rite of passage.
Right.
I think that there should be an order that she sends out to go get.
So that is also included. So let me explain really quick with this. So you're purchasing this stuff here, and then each turn, she's gonna put a random one. So you don't know exactly what she wants. If you did, then you would be able to just.
We should start the game with
monopolize
1.
that. Okay, start the game with 1.
Yeah.
Sure. So each turn she's gonna be saying, "Oh, actually, you know what? I don't want eggs. I want eggs, and I want to eat myself." Damn it! The whole game falls
Just to
apart.
consume.
No,
the
she
power
wants
of
2.
another
That's a
witch.
double.
Right. So so everything's worth 2 points now.
So what is self-cannibalism?
I don't know what that's called.
There's a pun there.
There is.
That's Saturday night.
Whoa.
All right, so let me get through the rest of the explanation really quick. So we're going to be getting ingredients, trying to match the ingredients that she wants, so that when we're here, we can eventually give her all the things that she wants. In the meantime, we're going to be dodging these things. Now, that is the Sandwich Apprentice turn. The other 2 players who are not taking the active Sandwich Apprentice turn are going to be taking turns on behalf of the Sandwich and the Sandwich's minions. They're using their dice to either move zombies around. The zombies can pick up the beets and move them. These are kind of like, the zombies are kind of like mines. They're in the ground at the beginning, but when they get stepped on, they get angry. So you can't step on them.
And then what? Do they just spill juice on you?
pop up.
What is that destruction like?
So anytime that you touch a zombie or a zombie, you have to pull a block out of a Jenga tower.
Right.
If the Jenga tower falls, you're eliminated from the game.
I feel some ludonarrative dissonance here.
A little bit, yeah. But again, it's like Dread RPG. It's kind of what happens when you're trying to incorporate that tension. The cool thing with the Jenga tower, and the reason why it's so brilliant in Dread, is that it has this rising action. The game is getting progressively worse, and you can literally feel the tension and how close things are to toppling, literally, and then I guess adapt that figuratively.
And then you might lose your apprenticeship.
And you could lose your
Yeah,
apprenticeship.
that's the worst part.
That's the worst part. Yeah.
You don't want to go home without a broomstick.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole goal. We had a broomstick.
Yeah.
The winner gets the broomstick. All right, and then the other thing that the zombie players can do is they can purchase cards. These cards power up the dice that you're rolling, so it makes the zombies as a group fast or better. The problem, of course, is that when the zombies get better, they get better for all the zombies. So you're kind of having to balance, like, do I really want the zombies to be really powerful? And do I feel confident that I'll be able to navigate the maze better than them? Or so on and so forth.
SF Lumiere says, this is really complex. I just want to remind you guys, you have 30 minutes to teach new people this game and let them finish,
Easy.
to the end.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Not a problem,
No problem. It's not really that complex.
Sounds like we need another wheel spin for $25, guys.
We could. Oh, the other thing. So to add to complexity, the other thing is that these Sundays do something. I would say that they probably add just extra points at the end or something like that. However, we booby trapped some of them because the witch is a horrible, horrible witch.
Yep.
And she has booby trapped some of these that we've hidden and marked. I just trapped theirs. They have not tripped mine yet. So there you go. Final Fantasy IX Master says, I do enjoy this push your luck element of powering up the zombies. Cool, thank you.
Job security, what's that?
No, not in this economy.
Nah.
All right, so Zomconomy. Damn it, I missed it. I missed the portmanteau. All right, I've taken my turn. I've gone. Your turn. Oh, there's carrots involved. You have to move
Yes.
the Jenga tower with the carrots, thanks to Malika's
And for
literal grab bag.
$25, there's a chance you could make us have to eat one of those carrots.
Yes. Or talk like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Eating those dirty ass carrots.
Or the Sharky suit, blindfold, hold each other's hands for 5 minutes, add some plot, duck game, pun, remove a piece. Arnold.
So the share card means that when you take an action, someone can spend their die to take the same exact action as though it was that die number, I guess? Is that the benefit for that?
Yeah, so you can discard a low die to mimic a
We can
high
also
die.
just cut that if we wanted
The
to.
hexes?
Yeah.
I would say they're not going to add a lot. I would say cut them.
All
Cut.
right. Take your turn.
All right.
Tonic Bomb said, Slamwich, I still have that game for when I was a kid. It is so old. So Slamwich, Bad Beats, Plants vs. Zombies Risk, and the farming game are the 4 games that they had to use from the beginning, and now added with Jenga and a unicorn plushie and a carrot. This is how we tried to bamboozle these game developers, but apparently these guys are not afraid of you.
So can we not go through the beats, or do we have to just make a risk to go through
When
the
you
beats?
go through the beats, you got to pull a block.
Pull a block.
You
doing
can
it.
go through them, but it's
doing
going to
it.
cost you.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Oh, this is a good one.
Wait, which one did you want? Wait. Oh, that's mine. That's mine.
Oh
that's mine.
no!
Of course it is. Why wouldn't
You've
it?
been beat.
So it gets replaced with that, and you have to pull 1 block immediately.
Vanderleest has a good idea. Still thinks one of the wheel slices should be change the current board with another game's board.
All right. So how about
That's
this?
not that one.
If you pay 25, we spin, and it lands on reach behind our back, or Jenga, or no, those
Existing
two.
one?
Either of those two, we'll flip
Oh
the
god,
board over. and use the other
everything is
side.
moving
Yeah.
the whole tower.
Ryan had the idea that
Oh, there we go.
pay $50 and you could choose what part of the wheel.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's awful.
I think we could try it. It's
All
a
right.
new thing
Yeah.
this show.
So that's a block for these guys.
Okay.
So do I get to continue on my move now?
Yes.
Like that was
Yes.
just so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm just gonna go ahead and try it.
You have no sandwich ingredients, but that's okay.
I'm working on it.
All right.
Don't worry.
So that was this
That was
action.
my 6.
Okay, now, so now we take an action.
Okay.
We have this new zombie. We want to hit him again with the zombie.
I think we should lay a
Oh,
minefield.
it's you first.
Oh,
You
wait,
first.
Okay,
You
okay,
go first.
I'll go.
4, 5. Technically, that's 6.
So I have this digger zombie that I could change one of these to a 6, but that's not a good idea because it's 5 and 6 is great.
So the zombie power should be for everyone.
Okay. I am going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna move the 1 zombie in there.
Okay.
Can you stop on? Yeah.
So now he has to fight the zombie. He has to pull a board.
Yep.
If he pulls it, the zombie dies.
Oh, come on!
That sounded good to me. I don't know about you
it's
guys.
Good. Zombie's dead.
All right.
My plan was thwarted.
My turn. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
At least make him go through. Yeah.
Back to me then.
Yep.
She like the eggs.
She likes eggs. All right.
I see that there are a lot of subscribers in our chat room right now. I know a lot of you guys actually enjoy the show because it lets you get into game designers' heads. If you really love the show and want it to continue, please let everybody know on your social media, especially if you have a friend who would love this kind of thing. Just mention it to them.
Yeah. Especially on Tinder. We talked about this.
Yeah.
Yes. Like on Tinder.
We didn't talk about it.
No, we didn't. We didn't say a word.
Yeah.
Before you roll though, she likes another ingredient.
One more ingredient, and it is burglars.
So
It's
people.
ham
So now if there's
sandwich
people in it,
burglars.
we said that people would. Anyways, if there's people in the sandwich, she likes people.
It's good. Okay, so that is people.
That's people. Did we give these a roll?
Oh, that was a 4. 4 and 1.
You can change this one to a 6 though.
Well, he's not buying that people, so that's good.
Dang it! I really wanted the people.
No people for you.
No people. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my 4.
Okay, now we go.
Oh yeah. Shoot.
Now we go. I'm gonna go using the 6. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and land on you.
Okay.
And now you have to pull 3 bricks.
Oh, that's the triple.
Because super zombie.
Three. Is it with the carrots?
With the carrot, yeah.
With the carrot.
Sorry,
My
guys.
pull is wrong.
That top is tricky.
Oh yeah,
There we go.
There you go. 1.
Sorry, unicorn.
Oh, there is another one there though. Ooh, curious.
Yeah.
Carrot?
Her caritas.
Yes.
Oh, this is great.
Beta carotene. Wait,
This is just the beta.
This is just the beta.
Great, I love it. This is good. This is really good.
Oh,
Was
does that count? Does that count? No, that doesn't count.
Okay. I was gonna give it to you, but you want to make life hard for yourself.
Oh, come on.
The carrot's not great for pulling.
You gotta push it all the way through.
Yeah, you gotta just.
I heard a message from Lieutenant Joe off into the sciencey part of the spaceship. Are you talking about the carrot?
He gave us a carrot.
Well, it's because of the grab bag that is actually in the show now. Aren't you glad I brought it?
He gave us a carrot. We had to do something with it.
Yeah.
All right. So now you can take your next turn.
Okay, 1.
Although we could
I'm
have
gonna take
made
these
carrot
eggs.
tokens.
Okay. And we could have, and then you get a 5.
I get a 5. So well, you got just like a. Did you use your one? You used
Use
yours.
the one.
You bought some
He's
stuff.
done.
Bought eggs.
All right.
Ooh, this looks
You
delicious.
brought the boiled eggs.
So
Soft boiled or hard boiled?
So-
guys?
Hard boiled.
I think here's the
Soft-boiled.
play is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes. 'cause
That
Chris
is
goes
a
next.
play.
I'm thinking a move ahead here.
That is a play that you could do.
I think Matt's got enough on his hands.
All right. My turn. We're just playing the game at this point. Oh, this is great.
This is good.
Yeah.
All right. So
Rapid iteration.
I'm gonna take 4. I'm gonna go 1, 2. Oh, I have to go through one of these.
Do it. Don't not do it.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2. Wait, hold on. I'm taking my turn back because I forgot about this part.
Be careful.
I'm
you
spending
might
my
get,
4 on
zombie.
an ingredient. Zombie.
On people.
All right. So we get to this is persistent. We get to make a
Yes.
6.
Yes.
So we got a 3 and a 6.
Nice. You can take that turn.
So
Zombies, Carrots and Jenga edition. This is like the deluxe. This is like all the stretch goals, like
Yeah.
early backer rewards, everything.
yeah. So okay. I'll do the 3.
Those carrots,
1,
by the
2,
way, were
3.
from Malika's garden.
Thank
I just
you.
want to say.
Yep.
Zombies.
Came with a-
Root of evil.
She has her own labels and everything.
Zombies, root of evil.
Sure, I made it with that slide cutter over
Yeah.
and my corner punch.
It looks good. It looks really
Are there
good.
supposed to be 6 ingredient cards? No, we changed that on the fly. We're just putting 5. Although I mean,
We can
sure,
put 6.
we can put 6.
I mean, there's
It would make
6
sense.
sides on a die. That
It would make sense. Good call, actually. Chat actively making the game better.
Yay! Virtual play test.
All right, is it my turn again? You guys didn't run any zombies into me?
Nope.
What did you guys do?
I moved some zombies.
What do you have?
Oh my goodness.
No, did you go? What did you do?
I moved the 3. I moved a zombie.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So now it's my turn.
Hyper RPG only needs 12 more likes on Facebook, and we promised we would flip a table video on camera in slow motion.
We need to.
12 more
Oh.
likes.
We need that now because I
hold
need
on.
to be a part of that.
I really want to see that. Please
So I was in. Yeah.
Just saying,
Let
that's
me- I'll-
totally doable.
I'll take my
guys.
turn. I'm
tell
gonna
all
go-
your friends on Facebook.
This one should be dead, right? Though shouldn't those be dead because you fought them?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
they should be.
Yeah.
Smashed.
All right, I took my turn. You guys take your last turn. I'm gonna like them on Facebook.
All right.
What?
Well, I already did one, so I think
Somebody
you get a
wants to flip
6.
the table.
You get to go.
I already. Okay. 6.
Hype Taiwan? Autocorrect? No.
It's Hyper
2.
RPG, aka Hyper Rabbit Power Go.
1, 2,
Hype Drunk 2016.
3,
What is
4,
wrong with
5,
this thing? There we go. Hyper RPG. Like.
Boom, chakalaka,
Boom.
laka, laka.
Done. Let me put this back in my
We
pocket.
had to get you on this show twice.
Twice before I liked it. The first time I was like, this time though, I'm really enjoying myself.
Because
I
I'm
think
here and I give you a carrot.
It's true.
I think it's me then.
The carrot on the end of the stick, literally. 2 parts. It turns to a 6.
Do we need to flip another ingredient here?
Yes.
Thanks
That
for reminding them,
cheese.
Geek House Live.
Okay.
Now, do I
so,
have to get like
really quick,
here?
How much time do we have? We don't. Roughly a
Roughly
sand.
half an hour.
A sand
about
amount of time.
15 minutes.
About 38,000 grains of sand.
So really quick, let's stop doing this for right now.
Okay.
This feels pretty solid-ish. We have some sort of a game here. How does the end game work?
Win condition.
So I think there's two. I think two things are at play. I think that when the Jenga tower falls, the person who knocked the Jenga tower over loses. The other players add up their sandwich ingredients. Whoever has the most, or the most
Yep.
that are close, win.
Okay, that's end game.
That's
So
okay.
the other way is, or if a player can get there and can turn in sandwich ingredients.
So here's my question: do I have to be in this middle space, or does any of these edges count? Because I'm making a run for the edge if I can.
You got to be in the middle space.
Middle
All right.
space.
You actually got to move through this spot to get to the welcome mat. There's like 2 spots.
That kind of looks like the Simpsons house.
Just adding spots left and
A
right.
little bit.
9 more followers on Facebook. This
All
may
right.
be happening very soon.
Well then,
I believe Oliver is your son.
that is my son. That is my wife. Stealing my identity on
I
on
see.
Twitch.
Felony?
I
I think it's a
see.
felony.
That might be a felony,
Committed right now.
but that's
live.
okay.
Well, and what is Dad doing right now?
Dad, right now, Dad. I don't know what my life led me to this moment.
Playing Jenga
Some
with
very
carrots.
questionable choices in my life, but so good night, Oliver.
Making a game.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna take my 3 here and get some cheese because we know Mistress likes cheese.
Mistress likes cheese.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys know that in advance. All right.
So we're flipping. Every turn we're flipping.
Got it.
Yeah, we're kind of.
I think humans should be worth the most because they are the secret ingredient.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, I don't know what that means.
I would say if you can match. Okay, each one of these
Relatively
is worth 1 point regardless if they're on there.
So well, here's the thing though, right? Like, you have 1 egg. She wants 1 egg.
Right.
If you had 2 eggs, you'd still only be getting to score 1.
Okay.
Because if we need multiples, right? But people maybe are multiplied. So it's like right now it's like 1 by 1, and then it'll be like 1 times 2, 2 times, so they're
So you want to do a
multiples.
multiplier.
You multiply them instead of canceling them out. Yeah.
Okay, I was just gonna suggest each one of these is 1 point. If you match one of them, it's 3 points.
So you
You always get points.
I mean, she's eating a sandwich one way or the
Regardless.
other. It's just, is she
Okay.
gonna really enjoy that
Yeah,
sandwich?
okay.
It's
And-
the ingredient you wanted, you get more points.
Okay. Now I'm gonna get rid of this card. Actually,
Yeah.
we're just gonna only play with no queen card in the deck. That's easy enough. That was complicating things.
Looks
Okay.
like Sane Escapee is giving my wife a new handle, Mrs.
Mrs.
Matthew
Matthew
plays.
Aww.
Which on Twitch I didn't maintain my brand, Mr. Matthew. I had to put the plays on there to get it some.
She
some
could
opinion
also
to
be
it.
Mrs. G.
There you go.
Mrs. G.
I like it.
So recap this. So walk me through the end game scoring again.
Okay, end game scoring. So these ingredients are flipped over per round. There could be any number of ingredients. As we collect ingredients, they are worth a certain amount of points. Each one is always worth 1 point. If at the end, either someone dies to the zombies, or if we reach there, everybody scores their points. I think you would get a bonus if you were the first one to reach there.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first
Ev-
sandwich always takes.
If you match an ingredient that she wants, your card counts as 3 points. Otherwise, it would just count as 1. So right now, I have onions and eggs. She really wanted eggs, so this is 3 points. She didn't really want onions. It's only worth 1 point. So I have 4 points.
And I'm sitting on 6.
But wait a second. If you end the game with a pickle jam bacon sandwich, are you really a winner?
Yeah. See, I don't think so. I think you have to, I think that's why you only score what her ingredients are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
But the reason that you're gonna get them though is because they could be points in the future. So like if you have a, you know, like you can grab pickles right now.
Yep.
Because she might like pickles. She's fickle.
We could add a.
Pickle.
Yeah.
We could add a. So you could maybe have another thing you can do with your ingredients. So you're kind of carrying them along, and you could decide, oh, I want to keep them for points, or maybe that's something you could use as kind of zombie bait.
Dropping.
Yeah, you could choose to just get rid of the ingredients
So when you get hit by a zombie, you can drop any ingredient, including people,
to bypass.
to bypass that. Because these zombies are zombies. So
Right.
they actually eat all sorts of things.
The vegetable brains.
They get jammed up.
Oliver says goodnight. Matthew.
Yes, we addressed that. Yes.
Oh.
We got that.
I know.
It is adorable.
Oh.
All right. So yeah, done.
Okay, no, I agree with you.
Game is done.
Yeah, I mean, can we just dance for the rest? Like,
Oh no, let's call in
Drop a beat.
players.
A zombie.
all right. Are any questions? Like,
Should we just spin that wheel right now?
You want to
shoot.
spin
We're
the-
just
gonna
no,
spin
no,
this?
no, no, no,
No,
no,
no, no, no,
Don't
we
give it
can't.
away for. Don't give it away for.
No, 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 no,
Are
no.
you sure?
We can't. We
Do you
can't.
want to reach into the bag again?
I think if they want us to go further and make it harder, they should have to pay up.
Yeah.
And
Like,
more likes
that's
on
fair.
Facebook.
Yeah.
The Facebook thing would
Yeah, actually we're 5 more. Thanks for keeping track, you cows. Last minute donations, anybody?
be. They're gonna wait till like
Last minute wheel mischief.
7:59,
Yeah.
something like that.
Right.
So
I like your risk reward.
Wait a second. So
scoring.
this is Zombeats. That's the name of the game.
the game is it had a little thing after the colon.
It was
a Subtitle.
Zombeats. Yeah, but what was the subtitle?
Sandwich.
No, Zombeats. Like
Taproot of evil.
yeah, something of fear or something like that, or like fear of.
Zombeats the root of all evil.
I
Yes,
want, like,
the root of all
I
evil.
want like 3 subtitles. I want all the subtitles. I want all
Right.
these puns in one box.
Sandwich the
Rise of the Zombies.
rise of the zombies.
Rooted
the
in
root-
evil.
Yeah.
Zombeats sandwich is the root of all evil. Something like that. Because the Zombeat sandwiches, that's what the brand. I don't know. It's coming.
That's-
What
the
about
bread
this?
and butter.
I feel like it doesn't articulate the apprenticeshipness. That's kind of
The-
that's the player role.
The sandwiches delivery apprentices, the root of all evil against zombies. Boy, that's horrible.
Wait, was that a name or were you just saying
That was the name.
words?
He was right. That was the draft.
Deluxe
of
edition.
That was the first
Why
draft
did
that
I
was up for
start a
the
company with you? That's like, that is a deal breaker
Hey,
if that
hey.
was what you were
I know.
considering.
Yeah.
All right. Zombeats, the root of all evil. I think that's a great name.
The root of all evil.
The root of all evil. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we have a lot of
Alright.
disjointed things. Feels pretty solid though. I feel like we could teach it and have people play it in a
Okay.
reasonable amount of time.
Alright.
Definitely.
Are we allowed to teach it with both of our hands?
We only have to design it with one hand. To be honest.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can.
That's good.
All right, so you guys have about 6 minutes left on the clock. If you're good, I'm gonna go get the crew. I guess you should set up your game, like a reset, right?
Okay. Sounds
All right,
good.
and I'll go get the folks. Grand Admiral.
Alrighty.
Should we do that now?
Do what?
Do what he just
We got
did.
it done. We're done designing the game.
That's true. We're setting up the game now.
Okay. I don't wanna. We got 6 minutes. All right.
You don't want to come back and have her find you with your hand out?
Thumpers, report to the bridge. Science fiction, fantasy, and more.
Nondescript science fantasy location A.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for watching Grab Bag. We're about to play a brand new game that was just invented by these 3 lovely game developers. We got Matt, Matthew, and Chris. What is the game that they'll be playing?
It is Zombeats, the root of all evil.
Zombies,
my God.
the root of all evil. We have.
We have one.
What are you? What's your rank?
I'm Ryan. Rank, I am Fleet Commander.
Fleet Commander Ryan and.
What?
Oh, I'm Ricky.
Hi,
guys.
This is what, Ricky?
Ricky and Grand Admiral Anna.
Do they need to keep their hands tied behind their back?
No, I told them they could quit.
Oh, I'm the only one. You were the one that freed yourself.
I did.
He broke out early.
I
and was
got
too
out a
scared.
long time ago. I Houdini'd that quickly.
So guys,
I like that
I
sync
guess
up.
I'll reset the Jenga too, right?
Oh, that's only fair.
And
We should move the Jenga back, maybe?
Yeah.
So that we can get the full effect. And put the unicorn on top.
Multi-fractal says hi, Ricky.
No brain tokens.
do people choose their carrot? Is that part of the game?
Yes.
They're carrots.
Well, everybody
You can gnaw you could use like your mouth like a lathe and create
Out of water.
designs.
Do you want to help slide that
Yes.
back
Whoa,
here?
3 more likes to go on Facebook before we flip a table?
2, 3 more.
Okay.
3 more.
Come on, get on
I
it.
think it bears mentioning that we're doing this on a slow motion camera, so this isn't something
Yeah,
that's
that
going to
was a
happen
video.
immediately on.
Oh, well.
It's gonna be worth the wait.
It'll be worth the word.
Well, yes.
Where are
I
the
just want to
other-
make
I
it
got more.
clear it's
Oh,
not
they're on the
happening
top, right?
now. It'll happen. Probably we'll record it over the
Now
weekend.
that you are free.
I think that was the
I'll,
plan.
I'll start working out now so I can really flip the table good.
Right.
We just have one. We have Kuchu pens. All right.
And a marker.
Somehow I feel like
Do you want this that way?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Let's see if my character dies.
I really kind of want it to be this table after DFA. With all the little styrofoam hexes going flying everywhere. I think that would be amazing.
That would be fun. It'd be like 50 card pickup afterwards.
Oh, alright, now I don't want to
Yeah.
anymore.
Your carrot.
Yeah,
Is
choose
this a
your,
dueling carrot? Is
choose
that the deal?
your carrot.
Are these dueling carrots? Because that's kind of awesome. I'll just take this one.
So,
That's how you go first if
Don't
you
do
win the
that one.
duel.
Why?
Because it has the curly end, it might be more difficult. I don't know. You're nerfing yourself.
This is like the stylus.
Wait, so I'm not allowed to eat this?
Afterwards.
Alright.
That's
Victory.
okay.
Lots
I'm
of
gonna get-
insults.
Only winners eat
Remember
carrots.
that they can't see you if you're past that.
Right.
So we gotta
So just
huddle
sit
up.
there.
You gotta huddle
Get in
in.
close. Get in
Get
close.
in, guys. Get in here.
All right.
Go back to my side.
So
Go back to my
welcome
corner.
to Zombeats, the root of all evil. This is designed by myself, Matt, and Matthew. The three of you are all the apprentices of the Sandwich, WITCH. You have been sent out to get sandwiches. Unfortunately, the sandwich place was closed, so you have to make the sandwiches on your way back. There's going to be 2 phases to the game. So you're going to have dice. Who wants to start? You're going to start.
Sure.
So, on your turn, you're going to be controlling your pawn. You can pick whichever color you like. Does not matter to me. You're going to roll 2 dice, and those are going to tell you how many action points you have to spend. So, for instance, if you roll a 1 and a 5, you can take 1 1-point action and 1 5-point action.
Okay.
Your decisions when it is your turn to be a sandwich apprentice is you can move. It's 1 point per space, or you can purchase ingredients of a sandwich. 1 point.
Oh, so we
6
reached
points.
1,000 likes? I'm going to confirm this.
What?
You
Let's get
continue-
confirmation.
You continue to explain the game.
All right, so you can purchase ingredients to the sandwich. It's 1 point to 6 points. Okay, so those would be the 2 types of actions you can take. You both, when it's not your turn, will be controlling the sandwich and her minions. So you can use your points to move zombies that are out here in the gray, and you can purchase power-ups to the sandwich's minions. Keep in mind the power-ups that you purchase are used on every sandwich turn. So when it goes to your turn and you're playing the delivery person, if you purchase the card, it's going to actively work against you. So
No,
you want to
we
be a little.
still need 3 more, guys. Come on. I want to flip some tables.
So those are the 2 actions that you both can take. Does everyone understand their actions?
Not
that they
really,
can
but
take?
that's okay.
Okay, excellent. Perfect. I'll just forge right ahead. At the end of the game, the person who has the sandwich delivery person who has the most ingredients that match the sandwich's favored ingredients is going to be the winner. Okay? Now, there are some traps on the board, and we'll get to those right now. If you are forced to, or if you want to, move through a spot with a beat on it, you have to pull a brick from the tower. In fact, you don't actually get to pull it, you have to push it out with your carrot. You can make it shorter, but it's only going to make your life more difficult.
Are you sure?
I don't know, the stuff might actually be a little bit easier, a little bit more dexterous. Also, if a zombie moves into your spot, then you also have to pull a brick out of the Jenga tower, okay? These are multipliers, so if you pick these up, your ingredients that you have will be worth more points at the end of the game. There's 2 ways that the game's gonna end. It's going to end once this Jenga tower falls. We're going to stop. The person who knocked it down loses automatically. The remaining 2 players are going to score their sandwiches. Whoever has the most points wins. Otherwise, someone's going to get to this welcome mat right here. They're going to get a bonus point. Throw out a number, Matthew. Bonus points. 2 bonus points for finishing first.
Twice more than 1.
And then we're going to score our sandwiches from that point on. Okay? And yeah, so sandwiches are going to score that way. Last thing is that the witch is very tricky. She's a tricky witch. So you are going to get to determine one of these desserts as being a trap dessert. Each one of you is going to pick one. When a trap dessert is triggered, it becomes one of these super powerful zombies, I'm sorry. And the player that triggered it has to immediately pull. So it's kind of like you can pull one, it's going to give you more points for your sandwich, but it's also risky.
How do we defeat these zombies?
So whenever a zombie comes into you, like these ones, you have to pull 3 bricks.
Okay.
For the single zombies,
1 brick.
you have to pull 1 brick. Once you pull 1 brick, it's gone. There are some of these cards that will allow you to spawn more.
All right.
Well, I think we'd best just dive in.
I agree.
Let's stumble through it.
I agree. Okay, so you're gonna start. So you're gonna roll your 2 dice. You're gonna roll your 2 dice.
Because you are the sandwich. This is the best named game I think we've ever had on this show, by the way.
It's gotta be.
Zombies, the root of all evil. I'm sold.
There was a really good punny one.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was now, but
Oh, okay.
Which
this
color
is
are
a
you,
very
by the
good
way?
name.
I'll be mustard.
Okay.
Condiment
Yellow
of
mustard
choice.
or brown mustard?
I'm yellow, apparently. All right, so I got a 2 and a 2. All right.
So mustard, you get to go first. You get to use one of your 2s to take an action. You can purchase one of these ingredients, or you can move 2 spaces.
All right, and the ingredient will cost me.
It can be 1 point, 2 point, 3 point.
All right, depending on how far you go down the chain. All right. I think I want to.
Hey guys, we reached 1,000 likes on Facebook.
Yeah.
Joe, can we cue up some little celebration noise?
We have celebration. This is great.
Well, he's gonna find like a special one. This is an achievement.
That's true. Let's enjoy it. Let's savor it.
We multiplied our Facebook group
Like
this
my
week
cat?
by 10.
Wow.
What is this?
Couldn't have done it without you. Nice.
Thank you.
All right. So can I move in a sort of catty corner fashion? Is that
No,
what-
it is all orthogonal.
Oh, okay. That is a great word. All right. I want to move 2. So
All right.
that's 1.
So now you get to take one of the actions for the witch and her minions.
Okay, what do these mean?
So
what do I do?
with these dice, you can spend one of the die, pick one, you either get 1 point or 6 points. Those allow you to move zombies or to purchase power-ups at the other side there. Keep in mind, if you do move on to a beat, you get to pick it up and move it with you. I forgot to mention that.
Okay.
So your 2 options are to move and try to move closer to attacking the other players. Which color are you, by the way?
I'll be red.
Okay, so you're gonna try to move and
Your
thwart the
ketchup.
yellow and black player,
Mustard, ketchup,
brown player,
and
or
olives.
or purchase power-ups.
Okay. So I will use the 6 to move this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So that comes 2.
Come at me.
And I guess it's optional, so you could leave it there if you wanted to, but I'll take them with you.
Okay. What do the beats do?
The beats are basically like mines, so that if someone tries to move through them, they have to pull bricks from the Jenga tower.
Oh.
So you basically said that I don't want you to try to get this dessert.
Got it.
So that's the action. So
Okay.
now you take your next action. You get
All
another
right.
2 points to
So I
spend.
got 2 more. Now can I stop on that particular spot, even with my 2 AP?
Correct.
All right.
You're gonna have to pull 3 bricks, and then we forgot to booby trap the desserts.
Oh, we didn't booby trap desserts. We could do that right now.
We should booby trap
do it now.
desserts. Okay. I'm gonna give you a post-it.
Okay. And these are
Post-it.
secret.
Yes. So it's a grid. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way across, and then it's 5 down. So like for example, if you wanted this one, it would be 7.
Can we do
1.
ABC?
So this is 1, 1,
Yes.
Okay.
and this is 2, 1,
Yes.
or
Or
is
1,
that
2.
No, that's a good way.
1, 2.
Hello.
1, 2.
Friend Computer welcomes a new thumper.
Raise your carrots, thumpers!
carrots up.
Welcome, welcome, Don True. You are the new towel attendant of the Yojimbo Spa unit. Thanks very much.
Awesome.
Awesome.
We needed that.
Towel attendant?
Yeah.
Yeah, to towel me off.
When did we get a spa unit?
When did we get money to
We've
build
been
a
making
spa?
upgrades.
Why did no one tell me we had a spa unit?
Well, we're stuck in Redmond for a while. We might as well enjoy it.
For Christ's sake.
Well, luckily it has towels now.
Apparently.
Before it was pretty miserable.
And a towel
You had to
boy,
walk out wet.
apparently.
It was
Yeah,
horrible.
this will be
All right.
nice.
All right.
All right.
Whatever.
So here's a pen. You can write down your the secret. Which one of these desserts you would like to be the booby trap dessert?
I know which dessert I would be choosing right now. Just saying.
We'll find out.
Just throwing that out there.
So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll call this this would be 2-1.
That would be yes, 2-2.
That'd be 2-2. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool.
Wow,
Man.
each sub gets a job.
Yeah,
trying to
2,
stimulate
3,
that
4,
local
5,
economy.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Are you drawing the grid?
Yes, I
You
am.
can do that too. Yeah.
Yes.
Because we didn't determine which was the x-axis and which was the y-axis, so
Fair
I
enough.
just figured, you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna put my mad art skills to work.
From now on, we're manning the Yojimbo. We need more hands on deck and with towels and other things.
It's one oh. Somebody said we don't tell people about the spa because nobody cleans it. That's one way to scare people.
All right, so now we give them to you.
You can just put it in front of you.
Okay.
You'll know where they're. Do we want? Okay, so you both should close your eyes.
Okay.
You two players.
Ricky,
on
did
the
you
end.
get to do yours yet?
What?
He picked his one. You picked your mine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So you both close your eyes and then so you can show the chat where the one that you will be trapped.
Or
Nice.
we can just.
We can all just
Or you just point to it.
put it back.
Right. Well, yeah.
It's like werewolf.
Can they read that?
I don't know.
No. I mean, it's,
Can anyone read
it is.
this?
It is less than the size of a dime.
I can read
You
it.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Everybody
can
close
read
their
that.
eyes except for.
All right. So you two close your
But we
eyes.
know.
You two close your eyes.
Hold on, we can make this happen. Joe, keep that camera.
No.
No, that doesn't work the way you think it does.
Oh, that doesn't work either.
It is
Two
not how
people
it
close their eyes and one person points.
It's really.
We're
It's
all
fine.
learning. It's okay.
It's fine.
It'll be a surprise for all of us.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So now what are we doing?
I'm,
get zombie,
I'm taking on
guys.
your zombie horde.
All right. So did anyone booby trap that one right there? That's a no. So you're gonna pull 3 blocks immediately.
With your carrot.
You have to push them out with your carrot.
The beatdown begins.
The root of all
Oh,
evil.
nice.
What happens if he knocks it over this
Do we
time?
get points for puns? We should.
Should.
If he knocks it over, then you lose, and I guess there's a tie.
Can I catch it off the other side with my spare hand?
No,
No
of course
hands.
not.
What?
Carrot time.
Oh no.
Carotene.
This
Why is there a carrot in my ear?
It's part of the game.
Oh my gosh. I love this.
feature.
Would it be better if it was corn? An ear?
I no longer want to eat this carrot.
Yeah, you know, the backs of the ears are a tricky spot to clean, you know? They often get missed.
1. Only 2 more.
2 more to go.
Problem is I'm using,
No problem, guys.
using the wrong end. Here we go.
This is for you, chat. This is for you. No, this is for you. No, this is for you. This is a really fun way to play Jenga, just by the way. Just play it with vegetables. Oh no. What are we stuck on?
You're due.
Oh god. Well, if I get the piece under it, that counts too, right?
You need both 3 voices. You can do it all in one fell swoop. You should have just swung really hard and tried to take out 1 full row.
And just have a good job.
Yeah. Pro status.
I got this.
All right. There you go.
Nice.
So you defeated this zombie.
Success.
The beats are
you beat that beat.
still there. Wait, they're still there. You do get the dessert token,
Woo.
which is going to augment your ingredients.
Excellent.
Okay, and you're done. And so now have you taken your turn yet? No, you haven't taken your turn.
Your
It's just me.
sandwich turn.
So you get 1 point to spend for your sandwich turn.
Oh.
What can I do with it?
You can move one of the zombies, or you can purchase this upgrade card. This card right here lets you add 1 to your highest attack die for the duration of this invasion.
I don't even have
Nice
any die.
integration of those cards.
I thought
by
that
the
was
way.
the sandwich's turn.
know that you were doing the sandwich turn. Your turn is next.
Then why is he going?
Because you both get to
Because you
do the
were
sandwich
both
die.
controlling
You
it.
both get a sandwich die.
No, that makes sense. Okay, I get it. I get it. I see.
Let's get off grid card.
You're taking
Nice,
the
good
football
choice.
zombie?
Yep.
All right. So we can push these down.
Terror Trooper. I find that a little bit. I can't describe it, but the carrot in the middle brick of the Jenga tower. That's a weird picture.
It was a bit erotic. I felt it. It was electrifying. We were having a moment.
You can't spell
Just
erotic
own
without
it.
carrot. I mean, it'd be difficult.
I'm not gonna check the math.
All right. So you can roll the sandwich dice.
There's a pun
It is now your turn as the
Catch up.
apprentice,
Ooh, not bad.
and you do get to add 1 to the highest die, so that's going to be a 1 and a 7. So you take the first action. You can take a 2 action or a 6 action.
Okay.
Lets you move or purchase a sandwich ingredient.
So if I pass through all of these, what happens? Like if I move 6 forward.
So as long as like if these are not trapped, you would pick them up. This one would be you have to take the pull. This one you would also get an ingredient. So you could absolutely move through all those. You would just take them in order that you move through them.
Okay.
They could be trapped, which might mean that you have to make extra pulls.
No,
Is this from Plants vs. Zombies?
Yeah.
This is the jam right here. This is like.
Do you
Makes
ever
you wanna
just turn
move.
the game on and let it play the music? That was a thing I did all
All right.
the time.
Our
I do that with
class
Rocket
is done.
League.
So
Oh,
what?
yeah.
If,
Yeah, well, that's you already used less design time.
okay.
That
So
was
what if I
fine.
want to buy pickles?
So you want to buy pickles? So
What if I wanted to buy pickles?
you would take them and put them in front of you.
And
It would cost you either your 2 die or your 6 die. I would take the 2 die because it's only 1 point for those pickles.
yeah, so it doesn't really make sense to buy the pickles
With the-
versus the jam.
Well, you could take the jam. It would depend on what she had out there. Right now, she's really wanting hot dogs and bacon. I mean, that's what I would like, actually. I was going to say it's really good, but
It's really standard.
bacon wrapped hot dogs? No.
I don't eat meat. I can't actually.
It could be like,
All right. So can't do that either actually.
Oh, all right.
So I have a feeling that this one is trapped, but I'm going to move 6 like this.
Okay. Is anyone trapped that piece of dessert right there? No.
Ha!
Oh, yes.
Surprise!
All right. So this is
Did you
replaced.
not hear me say? I have a feeling this one's trapped.
You were right.
Yeah.
All right. So
Somebody
you have
got
to pull.
zombie.
You immediately have to pull 1 brick.
Okay.
With your carrots,
I guess push. I keep saying pull, but
Yeah.
remove
dislodge.
a brick
remove-
with your carrots.
Remove a brick from the tower. All right.
Didn't even.
So
get
now you can keep going. So that was 1, 2, 3. You still have movement. But now there is a super zombie on the board that someone else can move.
Okay.
That's the big beat.
That's the big beat.
Yeah, the big beat.
it's the base.
When does the beat drop?
So that was 3.
Drop the beat would have been a great game. Let me come back and
The
design
sequel.
that
The
game.
sequel.
5 and 6.
Oh.
All right. So I'm done moving.
Okay, so that was your die.
Do
All
I
right.
get the dessert even though it was trapped?
No, it was not a real dessert. I'm sorry.
It was poison.
So now you get to take the first sandwich or minion's
That was a
turn.
non-vegan.
You have a
dessert.
7. You have a 1 to spend. You can spend either one.
Let's move that minion forward.
You can
Get in there, Ricky.
How many can I move?
you can move up to 7.
Can I just move forward with 7?
Yeah, you can move up to 7.
I don't grab the dessert with me, do
Nope.
I? Okay.
You can take that beat with you if you want.
And go right next to Anna.
All right. So now you have to pull 2 bricks.
I wish this game had a theme song with lyrics.
All right.
You can make them up right now.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
There's 1.
All right.
No, I'm not going to give you lyrics.
I'll think of something.
All right, game designer, songwriter.
So I do want to thank the chat because I do think that the Jenga tower, having to add that was awesome.
Yeah.
I think it makes it a lot more
It was like
intriguing.
it was perfect because it was right at a time where someone said that there was not enough
I almost got an
fear.
extra one.
Yeah.
And
All right.
All right.
This is your combat engine.
So now you get to take your.
What's scarier than poking and prodding
Oh,
Django
sorry.
with
Yes, your
turrets?
2 action.
It's scarier as
Okay.
you go on.
So I can do 1. Did anybody trap that, Ricky? Is that where you trapped? Okay, so I get to take that and then
Yep.
move forward 1, which is 2.
Yep. So you have that in front of you. All right.
And I believe this is yours, Ricky.
And now you get to take 1 action for 1 point for the sandwich's minions.
That's me. So this guy is gonna get up in there.
All right, Ricky, it is your turn to be the apprentice, and either one of you can roll the. So that zombie card still stays out. It works for them too. So you have a 5 and a 2 that you can spend. Oh wait, we should have another ingredient out. Double hot dog. She loves hot dogs.
On her sandwich?
How about you?
No.
On white bread.
Cut them in half.
Hot dog on white bread.
That's
Classic.
Mustard. Yellow mustard.
This reminds me of like
Growing
a
up in the
desperate
Midwest.
college moment where I just put mustard on a piece of bread and that was dinner.
Yeah.
It was spicy mustard. It was really bad.
Have you ever made an ice cream sandwich with just sandwich bread and vanilla ice cream on it?
Oh yeah.
Has anyone made a sugar sandwich?
It was sugar.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you
Butter
think
and
it is.
sugar.
Yeah, I have. I
that
toasted
sounds
it
great.
though.
Bacon bits.
You're all horrible. Play the game.
All right.
Let's see, I could move. I'm going for that dessert right there.
Which one?
All right.
Get in there.
Go ahead.
I'm going. I'm guessing it's like trapped or
So that's
something.
going to cost your 5. Your 5 die. Is that trapped? Anyone trap that one? I think we only have 1 trap left, right? I think it's your trap.
No, Ricky's has a
Oh,
trap
so
as well.
he would not have trapped himself.
Yeah.
All right.
But I did not
So you've
trap him.
used the 5. You get to take an action. You get a 6 or I'm sorry, a 7 or a 1.
I need to make sure that I trap.
I'll take
the
a
right
1.
spot.
Yeah.
All right, Ricky,
Combat.
you have to pull 3 bricks.
Ricky going down.
The bass beats.
Don't drop the beat.
Pick up the radish. Drop the beat.
From this side, it looks
It's so
incredible.
phallic.
It looks incredible.
It's so horrible.
And he's like looking into the hole.
And you said we don't have the slow motion camera
All
right
right.
now? Because that would
let
be
me
awesome.
let me help you out a little bit here, Ricky. Come stand here and look at this one that's ready to fall off on its own. If you do it from this angle, it's just 1 poke and it's gonna come down.
I don't know. It looks
Poke it with your carrot.
fine.
It looks load bearing, is what he's saying.
Just trying to help. I would do it from this side.
I knew it.
Yes.
God damn it, Joe!
Insert the carrot.
Fine!
Do it. Do it. Release it.
Careless whiskey.
Carrots.
That's
whisper.
not moving.
I'm telling you, it's got to be that one.
Carrots.
Oh, someone brought us a song.
No, that is very solid.
That's amazing. All right, after this song is
That's
over,
not
I
going
gotta sing
anywhere.
that. Or do you think it's more of a rap? Are you seeing this from Sage Topian?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm just vibing out now.
I know.
All right. Wow.
Good times.
Rip VODs.
All right. You get to take the rest of your action. Oh no! You
Wait, we have another evil die.
Well, yeah.
Oh no! I'm sorry. Wait, that was this
Oh,
one.
that was me. Sorry.
So now, yeah, you get to take your die, your next die, which is a 2. So you can buy one of these ingredients.
Let's go with the jelly.
Jelly. Bot. All right, and then you get your 6 to spend for the minions.
7.
Oh, sorry, 7 points to spend.
All right, this one's 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, there's really no point in doing that.
You don't have to
You
use
should
the
have blocked
holes.
them out. Yeah. You can stop it.
Yeah, but no, that works. 4, 5, 6. I guess I'll just leave it there.
All right.
No, wait, no, because this way is clear. So I'll go for Ryan again.
I see how it is.
Damn. All right, so you have to fight 2.
Harsh.
It's because you didn't
Two
tell her
bricks.
about the spa.
All right. Well, I'm gonna invoke the song that Sage Topian has given me. I think it's best as a rap. I think, which is gonna go over really well.
Actually,
What do you
during the charity stream, we just kind of said everything in the tone the whole
in a
time
sing-song tone.
for like 10 minutes.
It could be.
It was really, really great.
Oh my god. I'm thinking more of like an Eddie Vedder
That should
maybe
be
style.
on the wheel next
I
time.
go, rah rah Jedi, yeah, dropping the beat, new level of elite. All others need to take a seat. There you go.
Help him push it.
Thanks, thanks guys. That we can
The
live that
Jarl.
moment forever
The
now.
Eddie Jarl.
Oh, it's the burp song.
So I gotta make 2.
Yeah, 2.
2. All right.
You know how to do it.
Right under that single brick.
Oh man.
Girl.
They're not wanting. Oh hey, here we go. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like doom whispering in my ear either. This is intense. Oh, is that fair? That's not fair, right?
No.
That seems too easy.
Everything is fair.
Oh,
Really?
Everything is fair.
this is for you, chat.
No, that makes sense.
Everything is fair in sandwiches and zombies.
Yeah. Boom. He went deep. He
Yep.
went deep.
Deep with the beat.
Do we have one more action in here? A 2, right?
I thought he
Do we
just
use
did
it?
that.
I lost
He
track
just
of it. I
did
lost
the
track.
last-
Got my jam.
I lost track of
Oh
the
yeah,
song.
you just attacked me. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
All right,
that
you
was
guys
the
know how to
last
play, you guys.
bit. So now
All
it's your turn again.
Here we go. Ooh. I'm gonna buy this sandwich.
Oh wait,
tray.
hold on. Sorry.
Oh, it's moved down. Okay, so then
Well, that
wait.
should be there.
So that would be there.
And she needs a new ingredient.
Yeah, if somebody bought the...
She likes lettuce.
Oh, but there's no lettuce.
That's actually not a horrible sandwich. Bacon.
So is there any
Hot
benefit
dog
to me
lettuce?
buying
I think I'm
Running
making
Lady
that
right now?
sandwich.
Yeah.
Only if she.
I think we should go to
Only if the
Safeway,
sandwich
Vitals.
likes the Running Lady later.
So humans are worth a lot of points because
really?
they multiply with each other, but you still need her to
pick one up.
to want a human on her sandwich.
Oh.
The reason to pick these up is just because it's like more animals are gonna get pulled. So like for instance, if you bought a hot dog early and now there's 2 hot dogs up there, like it's worth a lot of points.
Gotcha. And can I remove these guys from the board?
That you can. The zombie goes. The other ones stay.
The beat trap remains.
Be
Okay.
trapped with me.
Then in this case, I
The
think
beat remains.
the beat remains. I'm gonna grab the human while I have the chance.
All right.
Sandwich, how do you respond?
Alright, so we've got a 4 and a 7.
Yep.
Or is it a 6 and a 5?
4 and a 7.
4 and a 7.
I believe it says the add to the highest.
Oh,
Yep.
I get it now. You realize you doing the head bobbing thing is making the whole tower go.
I'm not
shoes
playing.
are on the
I
table.
can't lose.
Yeah, but if
Ooh.
it falls, then the game is over and nobody loses.
But if no one loses, no one wins either.
Well, that's why I'm saying stop shaking the Jenga tower.
Good point.
Fair enough. I want someone to lose and someone to win.
I want somebody to get to
Alright.
the root of all evil.
So are these also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Get
costs
zombie
plus?
in.
Zombie and
Terror Trooper is a little bit concerned that we are broaching the topic of human rights violations with our human sandwich.
is that what it is?
In what way? Just because we're
I just
eating
yeah,
humans?
I don't see it.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, there was somebody.
What
with
if it's a
human
dead
blood.
human? Is it better that way?
Somebody made a good point.
I'll
Haha,
move this
Jenga the
one.
game where no one wins but somebody loses and it's great.
1, 2,
Sage Topian
3, 4.
all right.
So that's the 4. And now you get to use your other.
I'm gonna get pickles.
So who's leading?
And then
Oh
you
wait,
get
should we
to
have
use
moved
the
this
7.
down first?
No.
Okay.
At the turn. So
Pickles
right
or
now,
meats?
if the game was to end, I think you have 1 ingredient and 1 thing, but those are worth
One
nothing.
dessert.
These are worth nothing. So right now, no one has any points.
Ah.
This is a hard game.
It's true.
Did we neglect to tell them the secondary use of ingredients? Didn't we?
Yeah, we did, but we'll just pretend that we didn't
Ricky,
invent those at all.
You
That
get
it doesn't exist.
Yep.
All right.
What
Ricky,
second
you
use
get
of
to
ingredients?
spend
Congrats, guys. The game just got a lot harder.
the 7.
7.
Vanderleest, I never said I would enjoy it, but I never said I wouldn't.
He's just open to trying new things.
I'm gonna do them. 1, 2,
Let me get this.
4.
Oh, this song's been stuck in my whole day.
This is really good.
Have to dance it out.
Can I go back and forth?
So catchy.
Sure.
For songs stuck in
5, 6, 10, 7. Right here, red.
Oh my god, okay.
There you go. I went and grabbed the beat for you. And
Cool.
get it all to
All
you.
right.
4 bricks.
Someone's going down.
4 bricks that I have to pull out of this.
No one wins. If it falls.
Well, that's not true. We have some desserts out that are just flat
Oh, yeah,
bonus
dessert.
points.
But they all have 1 dessert token.
So it's a
Do
tie.
they all have one?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
Basically, what Ricky's saying is like, I don't think I can win this. I just want to draw.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what he's saying with that move. That's okay.
1.
That's valid.
2.
I guess in this case we would actually have 1 loser.
yes.
The winners just high-five themselves.
Shared,
and on the
shared
unicorn.
victory. Yeah.
Yeah, how does the unicorn really got incorporated there?
I mean, are you kidding me? Look at it. It's
It's
so
so-
majestic.
That's
like,
what-
Are you kidding me?
It is so incorporated.
That's what's at stake, really.
The loser kills the unicorn.
So next
4.
time when you have to deliver a sandwich, you get to ride the unicorn.
This
right?
is where we kill like a boss. All right.
So now I gotta slide this down.
Yes. Slide it down. Refill.
Okay, and then this one goes here, and then 1 for the
So
sandwich.
1, 2, 3, 4. Should be 6 in the
Oh,
bottom,
6. Okay, so 1 more.
and then 1 for the queen.
So now it's
Or
my
I'm sorry,
turn.
the witch.
Oh,
she-
there's a human!
She loves humans right now.
Game changer.
Game changer.
Hamburglers!
So
S. Lumiere says Anna is a master Jenga player. I would say she is a master giant Jenga with a carrot player.
Yeah. That's what I would say too.
so now it's my turn.
Correct. So now it's interesting because
Ricky.
if we can push all of the bad stuff to him, he actually has points. So eliminating him would be smart.
You can try.
All right. So
He's jamming back there.
Oh my god, Joe is just like loving it. He's like spinning the boards right now,
Yeah, and
turning
the,
knobs.
the DJ bridge.
Yeah.
Did we roll for the witch die as well?
yeah.
Okay, they
Yes. He has rolled for us.
5 and 3 or 6 and 3?
Yeah. There's not really
Well, we
much
didn't
that
use
I
the
can
paper
do.
cutter.
No. I wanted to
It's
rest.
hard with one hand.
What was on that
If it was a
wheel?
guillotine, we could cut the carrots
Right.
We got our hands tied behind our back basically 5 minutes in.
for 2 hours. So
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
fun.
we were one handed
So
each for 2
if
hours.
I think it worked
for
out pretty
example,
well.
If I buy this for 2, and then with my second one, is this 2 or is
It
this
would be-
still 3?
It'd be 3.
It's still 3. So even if I buy that, it doesn't really help me. But this got I fought this, right?
Oh, yeah, so that's
this is gone. Okay.
Yeah, and it doesn't cost you anything to move out of that spot. So they're just those are all just in that area. So like these right here
Yeah.
are all in this spot.
Yeah.
So like you can move out for free. It's
You
not
can grab some.
not gonna pull any
more
blocks to
dessert.
move.
Oh, okay. So I can just stay there and it doesn't.
You can stay there, it's fine. You can move out, it's
And
fine.
when I move out of there, it's fine. Okay. So I am just gonna go ahead.
I like when it gets like really like
buying anything
mysterious and
there.
like creepy, like dum, dum.
That's really mysterious.
Like you can feel the fog rolling across.
All right.
And then the beat drops and it's like
I'm just gonna use my 2 and go 1, 2.
okay.
And that's what I'm doing.
You
with
use
that.
your 2.
Yeah.
Ricky.
Let's destroy her, Ricky. Together.
He's
we
the
can,
one who can
we can
actually
rule.
win right now. I can't win. I can't do anything.
It's true.
Neither
I
can
have
you. He can.
6.
So we have to crush him.
Bacon on the board.
Ricky, Anna can't even eat most sandwiches.
If
You and I
we crush him,
deserve this empire.
Then we
This is
collectively
dubstep.
win.
Yeah,
Plans
By
versus
virtue
dubstep.
of not
Yeah.
losing.
take this 1, 2.
Oh my
3,
god. Yeah, it really is.
4, 5, 6.
What is happening?
4.
Playing a game and listening to
Yeah.
the soundtrack
So
at the same time.
who is yellow? You?
I am the mighty mustard.
You got 4.
Oh. I wish I could actually dance instead of like.
Right.
I
Just gotta know your limitations.
flailing works fine too.
I think actually the rule that we cut out makes the game a lot better.
Yeah.
Ditching ingredients
Not gonna
to
work.
feed zombies.
Yeah.
There's
You
no
think,
other score points.
you think the rule would have been better in, or you think it's
I
better
think
out?
I think better in.
Stop
Yeah.
playing with it.
Yeah, because we have a bunch of dead ingredients right now that could be utilized otherwise. Although I think they're really just enjoying playing Jenga with carrots, so they haven't. They
Stop
haven't
halfway.
noticed.
You can't
Jenga
stop halfway.
You told me to stop.
No.
I would like to say everyone that plays Jenga should try it with carrots.
Yes.
Remember,
Like, really.
you saw it first
gotta commit to
here
that.
on Grab Bag at Hyper RPG.
You gotta commit to getting that brick out.
What the hell? It's like stuck.
It's like this one
You
corner.
just gotta do it.
Hammer it. Use
Alright,
the other
ready?
end of the carrot.
Oh!
Okay. Is that 1?
Yeah. You got 3 more to go.
3 more, buddy.
3 more.
You got
Oh
it.
my god. This is
But
absolutely.
hey, on the plus side, all the weight up at the top just
you know,
shifted around.
the thing about
so-
Jenga though is you build up,
Yeah.
and this is like super hard mode.
That's
You're
why this is
it's-
this is not that.
It's going nowhere.
Eventually, someone will literally have to lose.
Yep.
I guess that's true with real Jenga too, though.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh,
In a game, someone will probably lose.
Skills to pay the sandwiches.
Oh,
here
this
it
is
goes,
bad.
guys.
This is bad.
Here it
Hammer
goes.
back the other way. Yeah, punch it back this way. There you go. That's the way you want to go.
Why are you helping him?
Because I want to.
I will beat you with my carrot.
Because it's better for the viewers to see.
It's if the unicorn falls, that's how it loses.
Yeah. All right.
Wah, wah, wah.
So the game is
Just
over.
Kill the unicorn.
We tally points. Technically, like he has an ingredient. Should he win? Because he has an
yeah.
ingredient and a,
Yeah.
and a
I
dessert.
think so.
Okay.
I think that we both won. Ricky won more.
Right. Okay.
All right, recap. What just happened here? Who's the loser?
So the biggest loser.
Ryan, of course.
Right.
I guess you should put the carrot in
This guy.
your. Finish that sentence.
Wow. That's my favorite kind of Mad Lib.
Put the carrot in the finish.
But seriously, play giant Jenga with carrots because that's awesome.
And if you do play Jenga with carrots, please take a picture of it and send it to me on Facebook and or Twitter.
Tweet
I would
it.
appreciate it.
Tweet it at hyper_RPG.
Those carrots were not washed, by the way.
Hashtag grab bag. Thank you so much. So is there an ultimate winner?
Hashtag salty carrot.
Top winner?
I think it's chat.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes.
Chat room. Woo!
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you so much. We got Chris
Yeah.
and we got Matt G.
Yep.
Matt C.
That's C.
Tell
So,
me what you guys have coming up.
my name is Chris. You can follow me on Twitter. It is at NPC Chris on Twitter. I have a game publishing company called 1000 XP. We design games. We also have a YouTube channel it's youtube.com/1000XP where we do game design videos and that kind of stuff. And I do want to promote one thing. It's not mine, but OrcaCon is a local convention that is in the Pacific Northwest, the Seattle area, north of Seattle. It is a small convention. It's on Kickstarter now. It's super fun. Its entire focus is on inclusivity and being a welcoming space for a diverse group of people. Definitely check it out if you're in the area.
And my name is Matt. You can follow me at Matty1KXP. I'm also a member of 1000 XP. And yeah, we got some cool things coming out, so check out our website at 1000xp.com.
Also, you guys have a Patreon,
We have a Patreon.
a YouTube channel.
Yes. The
Yes.
YouTube channel I said. The Patreon is for my tabletop games podcast. It's called NPC Cast. We do RPGs, board games, card games, all that kind of stuff. Check it out. Patreon.com/NPCcast, NPCcast on iTunes.
Awesome. And Mount G.
Yeah. Matthew Gravelyn. You can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Matthew. You can check out my game design blog at designingcardboard.com. Haven't updated much, but if there's any game designers in the chat, go hassle me there and force me to do some more posts.
Read his New Year's resolutions and hold him accountable.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
No one's doing that yet, so I'm just skating by. And you can
This
also.
guy didn't play test his game in how many months?
My first game? Oh god, 4 months.
All right.
Don't do that. Don't be me.
Come on, we are a community. Share him some love.
And
yeah.
you can now buy that game, Burger Dice, on thegamecrafter.com.
Right.
Awesome.
And thank you so much. Remember, if you like this show and you want it to succeed and not disappear, remember to tell all your friends about it. Watch, subscribe, donate. Everything was so awesome. Oh my gosh. What did we make here again?
Zombies, the
Root of
root
all
of
evil.
all
Evil from the farming game, Plants vs. Zombies Risk, Slamwich, and Bad Beats. Let me know what you want me to include as theme options next week, and maybe some suggestions for my bag. Just tweet at me at hello_Malika on Twitter. And shout out to this guy. I don't know who made this. This was
Daniel
Daniel Newman.
Daniel
Nice.
Newman. See this? Have fun. Go check it out on Twitter.
Hi, Daniel.
Joe, let's end this.
All right, and upcoming, we're gonna be playing a little Paragon tonight. Yes,
Team
we
fight!
we have Paragon coming up, and that will be Team Joe versus Team Zach.
Yeah.
Oh!
God damn it, Zach!
Bad beats.
He dropped.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I'll be commentating. I'll be eating carrots. It'll be great. Hope you hang out.
These are expensive organic carrots.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
expensive.